Hey, Vampire Logan here. We are here to play some D&D. D&D. Um, we're playing Shattered tonight, our series on the looping kind of situation. And I'm gonna pass it over to Jesse and the DM. And yeah, go ahead, Jess.
Yeah. When last we saw you, you had just discovered the drain gate and the body floating in the muck there, belonging to the elf, or the dwarf from the Dapper Drunk, the tavern that you wake up in every morning. And yes, big suspenseful moment. Now, what led us there? Let's do the flashback.
We tried to talk to that dwarf earlier this morning,
Quite
and
unsuccessfully.
he was pretty resistant, except when we talked about his craft.
Indeed.
He said he would get in trouble for talking to us. I guess now we know.
I guess
Well,
you did.
I guess he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead now.
He also told us that he had seen the eye.
Yes, he did
Oh
tell
yeah,
us
that was stolen from in the history of this world. The
Right,
eye
15
is a
years ago.
big piece of the comet matter that has been stolen from the castle in our town.
15 years ago, yep.
And we learned all about how they escaped into the sewer and were followed by the sheriff at the time and the deputy at the time, who's now the sheriff, because the sheriff at the time, whose name I would tell you if I actually had my notebook on me that I wrote
Narder.
down in.
Narder.
Yeah, him.
Nardwell.
He disappeared in the sewers, assumed dead, but they never had the body. And so the deputy became the sheriff, and they never found the eye, the sheriff's body, or the thief.
That's right.
And we also sent 2 notes to Marissa and to Bretham, warning them of the day's up and coming events. And both of them took heed. Marissa managed to catch the cart, its driver, and the cultist within.
Whose plan was to startle the horses, and that was at the stables.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the
Yeah.
blacksmith shop, Hep's mother, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was forewarned, and then we also showed up and kicked the ass of the cultists attacking there. Wait,
And the little fire dudes.
Less than a round.
Less than a round. A handy
I think
shatter
it was like
spell.
two actions or something.
Yeah.
Clean them up.
Hannon just racks their bones to nothing.
Yeah.
And then
the
we
appropriately used spell shatter.
right. And
Yeah.
then we chase some footprints back to that grate where we are now. Some stinky, smelly footprints.
Indeed.
The only other 2 things that I remember happening were we checked on the girl that was at the fountain, and she no longer has a ring, and she's no longer sad.
Yeah.
We also went to Gillen's place of work, and we noticed that his staff, his cane, which he had this day, he has every other day, has 3 blue gems in it of comet matter, refined comet matter, that are a little bit larger than the one in the ring. So yeah.
And he's the mason. He's the mason business owner.
Correct.
We found out a bit about his previous business.
And he got injured. He was injured in a work site accident, I think.
And that's why he has a cane.
Yeah.
I think that's everything.
I think that's everything. So I scroll through my little page here.
Did we do something with Rain? He's with us, I think, right?
Oh well, we did. We did. We did a lot last time.
Yeah.
We also went back to the library and grabbed 5 books. We grabbed all the books, and unfortunately, we we were a little impatient, probably reading a little too fast, and we didn't gather a lot. We did. One book, the Book of Sealat, was written in Sylvan. We already knew that. Didn't get anything else out of it. And book 2 had reference to the eye.
What we learned, that's where we
that's,
learned about
that's where we learned about the
yeah.
sheriff.
Oh yeah, and it was an unlikely good find by
Jules made
Jules.
Yeah.
because
That
you made
really-
an impulse roll, not realizing that we only had one roll left.
That really pissed off Celine.
She
It
did
was
not
Jules who
appreciate
found
it.
the thing. Hey, look, it's right here.
His book was a coloring book, but it did contain the good information. You know?
Right?
Look what I found while coloring outside of the lines.
It was like a local history coloring book that for some reason was kept in the restriction. That for some reason was kept in the restricted section.
I really should take the lucky feat. Or
Right?
don't really need it, I guess.
Some kid takes a fistful of crayons and puts a bunch of circles in it. Here we go.
So, this is something that we haven't really had to deal with too much before, but to start the day, I'd like to let everybody know that the time is 1 p.m.
Right.
We've often started at the start of the day, which is handy, and the couple times we haven't, it's been less
Yeah.
important what the time is. But today, everyone needs to know that the cultist attack on the armory and the following of the footprints and discovering of the body, it is now 1 p.m.
Mm.
All right. So what's
Wasn't
our
there
next step in
something-
mayhem?
Wasn't there something we knew about happening at 2?
At
Yeah.
2. Let me bring up the.
I feel like
I
there was
don't
something.
remember
I
anything.
feel like
at
thinking
2,
the
but-
boat out had to happen by a certain time.
Oh, it was. Yeah, we were
Oh,
meeting
yeah, it was
someone
the
at
boat.
2.
Yeah. Okay. That was
But
the
we didn't
previous day.
initiate that one this time.
Yeah.
Now, what about
Yeah,
the
we
meeting
didn't do-
along the river by the bridge? When did that occur?
That was
Oh, I
about
don't-
6,
Yeah.
right? Because that's
Later.
after the reinforcements made it all the way from the tomb to there.
At 6 o'clock
Yes.
is when the boat to pick up the reinforcements arrived at the
yeah.
bridge. And 7 o'clock is when the reinforcements got there.
Yeah, because they left at 5 from the other place. Whatever,
That's
wherever
correct,
they were.
yep. Yep. So at 1 o'clock, you have just discovered this body.
Okay,
Yeah,
is it in stinky, smelly water?
Yes.
Okay.
Face
So-
down until you turned it over.
We can at least pull them out of the water.
Yeah, we've tossed him already, haven't we?
Yes. What did we find? I want to say we.
Do we find
No, we
Oh,
didn't.
anything
No, we
on
didn't.
the
You
body?
didn't. No,
we ended on the and then you found his body, and it's the dwarf. Dun dun dun.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Fade to
Um,
black.
we should search
yeah,
that body.
you found
Yes,
the standard cultist stuff and a javelin on the ones that were
That's right.
Mhm.
at the armory, but that's the only ones you searched.
Yeah, let's search him then.
Okay.
It's a good plan.
On him, you find a variety of metalworking tools. So he's got some pretty heavy-duty files that apparently he brought along for just this purpose. Also, some chisel and hammer type things that you can see have been used, on the bars to widen gaps and stuff like that. He's got some fine tools as well. None of them are out. They're all packed away in pouches and stuff like that he's wearing. So, yeah, he's got some heavy-duty metalworking tools and some fine detail metalworking tools. No particular armaments of any kind. And, yeah, that's it.
Okay. So I have a question for the group on an idea. And you guys can let me know what you think. For what we should do, and especially since we do actually potentially have the time, what's your guys' thought on racing Bretham and Marissa to the original tomb and having them stab the crystal to see whether or not they stay in our time loop?
Hmm.
because then they would know what's going on. If it works, they would know what's going on, and they would always be prepared for the mornings for what's happening in the city.
That's
So that
very interesting.
that would give us more time to start looking for everything else.
That sounds cool.
That's a very good idea, because then we can also see if sorry, that's Celine. This is a very good
Yes.
idea because this will also see if we are somehow special or not. Whether wait, is Rain here? Oh, never mind, actually. Sorry, I was gonna ask him something, but then I remembered the answer to the question, so I won't. It'll tell if we are special of some kind, if we have been chosen.
That's right. And tomorrow we can always come back and do this part again. We know the notes will alert the two of them to what's going on, and then we can come straight to here.
Right.
Well,
Is there anything we can possibly do to maybe stop this guy from going here to begin with?
Oh,
Yes, that was my follow-up.
I
as
think totally, because we know what's going on. We know he's at least intrigued by or can be distracted by talking about his craft. So we could
He also
actually sorry, go ahead.
Oh, he also appeared very nervous when we spoke with him. So I don't know if he is really on board with this whole cult thing. He may be, if we confront him with it, may be willing to aid us.
Potentially. But I think we could come up with a way to get him out of the tavern with us. Where we might be able to get some answers from him in a private location.
Yes.
Just from what we know now.
Yeah,
So, but
we can't pry too quickly with him because he wigs out on us.
true.
But see, that's the thing is I think that we should at least try to just straight up confront him. Just walk up and be like, "We know what you're doing. Tell us
Well,
this."
but we
Yeah,
can't
you
do
can
it.
try that. Yeah.
We can't do it in the tavern.
No.
So my suggestion,
What if
and
we
again,
just hire him right
we
away
could do
to
this
do some
tomorrow.
work for us?
Exactly. We could say, we have a broken ring, very expensive, up in our room. One person comes down and says that, and says, I don't suppose you know any jewel crafting, because I could really use some help, or even just sort of say it as a general to the room, and to see if he offers to help, and then you can lead him to the room, and then we can
One
get
of us
him
is going
private.
to run downstairs and go, "Quick! It's a metalworking accident! Quick!
Basically.
It's a metalworking emergency!"
Exactly. You
Need a-
got it.
I need a
I
gem
am.
replaced. Stat.
I have a thought.
Is anyone here a metal worker?
But
We must strike while the iron is hot.
exactly. But all that aside, I think that's tomorrow's day.
Yep.
So today's day, I think we head out to the tomb. That's my 2 bets. I don't know what everybody else thinks.
With Brennan, with Bretham and
Somebody
Marissa.
else, or maybe both.
Marissa, I would take both,
Yes, I believe that is a good idea.
because then we can see if the person using the dagger stays in our loop, and if the other person that just happens to be in the room does, because that
Well,
would.
we didn't all use the dagger on it.
No,
was
I know,
only
but it's
Rain who
just
did.
to
We were all
see
present
how
on
other
it.
people. Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
how Rain got us into the loop, right? He
Correct.
Yeah.
he gave us the dagger that he had used,
No,
Well,
he used the
it,
dagger
actually.
on the
or he
orb.
used it.
We were just
thought.
there.
I have a thought. I've
Oh.
gained the ability recently
To think.
to summon a relatively strong familiar,
Ooh.
like an imp or something like that.
Hey,
Can that be used to our end here?
if
No.
we could, I mean, we could use it to spy before we go in, I suppose, if it has some kind of
Yeah, I
stealth
think imps can
ability.
turn invisible at will or something like that.
I
Well, we
believe
would
that
definitely
would be very
be able.
useful.
Yeah, we could definitely use it to follow suspects to help us
Although
out here.
currently for this, getting Bretham and Marissa in the loop, I don't think it would be.
Now, here's the question. Now that we're thinking about that, we got all those people who were there when we did that. Was there anybody still alive?
No,
Like the first time we
No.
went there, wasn't there still some people
no.
that we hadn't encountered? On
First
that
time,
one
no.
side?
You encountered everybody.
We encountered
Okay.
everyone.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
well,
second
except
time,
that guy went away. The guy with... Oh, no, the second time with the pig thing worked.
yeah. The second time you went there were living people. You didn't do the side areas, and the half ogre just walked away.
Because now, maybe those people... Because did we strike the gem that time?
Mhm.
Or did we just wait it out?
No, it waited out.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, we did
Okay,
wait it
so-
out.
So then, I'm just wondering if there's anybody else we inadvertently brought into the loop.
Well, we'll find out because they may or may not be there. And they would or would not know what we were going to do.
Yeah, I guess we'll know if something is different there, right?
Exactly. So is this something we want to do?
I mean, do
Bring them to the crypt.
we have any other thing to do today?
Well,
it bears.
we
yeah.
can always do other things, but I think this knowing how to get other allies on our side would be a very beneficial thing to do because
I mean, we don't have to be there till after 5 because that's when the reinforcements leave. So there's.
but it takes hours to get there.
Yeah, if we leave around now, we might probably get there around the right time.
So while we're having this discussion, if we have an hour, I can summon an imp.
How long will it take for us to get from here to there?
I think if it's rushed, it can be like 4 hours.
And I mean, we have till 11 till it resets.
Well, it's
Yeah,
1 o'clock
technically.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Hey, can we?
Sure.
I'm going
Like
to
we don't have to
search
be there at 5. There's no like time limit of when we have to be there. Basically,
I'm
Right.
searching the
is what I'm trying
dwarf's
to say.
body right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're-
you did that. You got the tools. Basically, that's
Okay.
all that was there.
All right. And
I
did wanna search
he's
around
been
the area.
stabbed. Is the other thing.
okay.
Oh, that was how he was killed.
Cause of death. There's like
Stab.
still a knife sticking out of him.
Can I
Oh.
make like a medicine check? Oh no, there's still a knife sticking out. I was gonna say see what kind of weapon it is or something. Never mind.
Yeah.
I
Ooh,
think
can
it
I
was
medicine
this.
check wait. Can I see how long he's been dead?
Sure. That's how long he's been dead is a tough medicine roll, but go for it.
Forensics.
Yeah.
That's a dirty
A science
20.
that has not really been
Nice.
invented at this point, but I don't
Dirty
see it
20.
popping up.
Although we do know it has to be at least within a certain window. So
Oh, it didn't pop up in the roll 20 because I am not connected to it yet.
Gotcha.
I'm dumb. But it is in the
Beyond.
In D&D Beyond.
Indian Beyond, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Now it'll show up. When I roll, it'll not be there. I forgot
Yeah.
to set that up.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh,
Or
and I
so
had
you
a question for the DM. When I did D&D Beyond, I couldn't, because I'm multi-classed. It won't let me do the
That
level
was the wrong
4
roll.
level up for abilities, because I
work?
think in there it's
Yeah.
actually tied to the class, which it probably shouldn't be.
No, it is. That's part of
What do you mean?
the penalty of multi-classing.
That you don't get your level 4 level up until you're a 4th level in one of your classes.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, people would go to level 4 in all of their classes. Just get huge bonuses, right? You gotta wait.
Go to level 8 and
No, I
fighter,
just thought it
and
would
then, you know.
be. I thought it would be player level. Like you get to
No,
level 4.
No.
And then...
Oh wow.
Character
no,
level.
it's class level.
Class level.
I actually didn't know that. I
Yeah.
guess I don't multi-class much.
Well, that sucks.
Okay. I yeah, sounds good. I'm going to use the medicine check from D&D Beyond. I found it.
Thanks.
And That's a great roll. He's been dead for, I believe, 1 hour. No, 2 hours now. 2 hours. Sorry.
Oh. So before the quite a bit before the attack. When was the attack on the
Well,
forge?
he
Noon.
let them into the city,
Noon, and
right?
he'd be dead. He'd be dead at about 11, and the attack was at
That's what I'm
noon.
saying. Is that means that they were
Sneaking around
in
for
an hour
Shuffling about for
before
an hour.
Yeah,
before the
they took
attack.
their time sneaking, so they weren't
Yep.
found.
Yeah, no
But
kidding.
you did follow their footsteps, so you know that they didn't like go anywhere else. That they
Yeah.
basically
No, yeah, I just find
went
it
straight
interesting.
through it.
They spend that much time sneaking.
Well, it was
You do have to
planned
move pretty slow if you're
planned attack,
sneaking.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're
Coordinated
me.
attack.
Haha.
One other thing that I thought we should do today, but I'm not quite sure if we all go out to the team how it'll work. But today would be the day to get Gillian's cane because he's going to leave it in his office tonight.
Yeah, didn't we talk about doing that tomorrow morning because we were gonna
We could
do it when he
race to
didn't
it in the
have
morning.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could first thing in the morning. Somebody could just race straight there and grab it.
Yeah, that was the plan, I think.
Or we could take it anytime.
There was
because-
one other thing that you guys forgot about. You were also interested to find out if he would have his cane tomorrow,
Right.
Right.
because
Oh,
he
that's
dropped
right.
his cane and you guys picked
Handed
it
it
up
to
for
him.
him.
Yeah, Jules handed it to
Um,
him.
So there's an experiment in motion there as well.
All right. Well, let's see.
Well, if
Let's
we
see.
rush to the office to see the cane, if it's there or not, we'll decide, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he pretty much moseys past the door about
Exactly,
the
we don't-
time you guys are getting up. You can see him far away when you're getting up, really, and you can see him close to the gate after you guys make a plan and leave.
I think we can
Yeah.
easily hold that experiment for a day.
Yeah.
So let's go to
I
the
see.
tomb.
So if something is happening on a if he
So typically he
drops
says
it
that
in the office and then forgets it there, then it would stay there because it's got gems in it.
Well, he forgets
Actually,
it.
that makes
right?
sense. If he forget, but then on another night he doesn't.
But it's not
What's the
held to
point?
the time loop.
Yeah, so that makes sense. But why is he doing something different, like forgetting
Because,
it and
I don't
not
know.
forgetting it?
Some days he says he forgets. Some days he doesn't. Some
We
days
don't
maybe
really
he puts it up against the thing and it falls over. Maybe some
From what
days it
we've
doesn't.
noticed, it's been a pattern of on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think every other day the cane falls and then he remembers and he picks it up the next day. Oh no. So here
something
this is
else
how it works.
involved in
No.
that.
No. It's simply this. It's simply this. The day before this all started, he left his cane in the office.
Hmm.
And then in the morning, he goes in, he picks up his cane. He remembers it that day. It's not caught in the time
Oh,
loop.
because
takes
he
it back.
sees it there and then he remembers it. Whereas
Yeah.
if he has
The
it
day
with him when
before
he
he
brings
forgot.
it to work, then the loop sets itself. Oh, okay,
Exactly.
yeah. I
So
get
is
it
he
because
adding
maybe-
the
a pattern
cane,
rather
the
than
cane is not in the loop. It affects the
The
loop.
cane is not in the loop.
Ah, okay.
So
I
maybe
get it.
if
that
on a
makes
day
total
that he
sense. It's
doesn't-
my character
maybe
wouldn't
on a
say
day
this,
when
but
he-
it's a logic gate.
yeah?
So maybe
is-
if
good
on
one,
a
Jess.
day
Sorry. Go
maybe
ahead.
on a day he doesn't forget his cane, like that means he's gonna forget it the day after. We remind him to remember his cane that night
Actually,
before he leaves, and that might fix the loop.
sorry. So here's another funny twist in this. Now that I'm thinking this through, it is potential that Jules has made it so he will never forget his cane again.
Yes, we'll see that tomorrow.
Well, but usually it's like every other day. But yeah, it might be a case of he will never forget again because now it's ingrained where it is, and he'll always remember to take it.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's like we have to. I'm thinking it's like the ring where it's like we have to fix the loop.
No, if we
Yeah,
didn't
but
fix
we
the
need the
loop, he
cane.
would lose it again. If we didn't change something, he would forget it again because it would fall. It falls every day. It's just that when he brings it with him, it doesn't fall, or when he finds it at the office, it doesn't fall. Right?
Yeah, we'll have to
It
see what
falls
happens
when he
tomorrow.
brings it from home, because of where he puts it.
We'll have to see what happens.
I'm
when we
pretty
get
sure
there.
that's how it works. And then so because
But
we've
we're still
changed it-
discussing
anyway,
what's going to happen tomorrow. if time is ticking, and if Carl wants to get his imp summoned, he should get it summoned now, and then we can get out to that tomb
So
and see if
begin
all
this
right, well, you
summoning-
better hurry up and go get that pig.
I better begin summoning Smedley the Imp.
So
Okay, go
I
ahead.
guess the one other thing we'll do, of course, while he's summoning the imp, is and we've got evidence to back this. We talk to Bretham and we talk to Marissa and say, this is the craziness that's going on. We've already shown you without any doubt of exact times when things are going to happen. We can show you where there's a crypt. Inside the crypt, there's going to be X number of people, and we could show you who they are, what they are. We even know some of their names because we've encountered it before.
Urban
We
guy.
can
Yeah.
We can show you the crystal. We can destroy the crystal as we have in the past, and potentially bring you into the same time loop that we're in.
All right, sounds good. Let's go do that.
Well, no,
They,
we're talking to
you-
Bretham and Marissa.
Yeah. They look at you like skeptically. It's like I get that you saw some things and knew some stuff today, but like time stuff, man, if you do get a chance to say that again, then make it simpler.
Well,
We'll come with you, but geez,
Perfect.
that is a far-fetched story.
well, let me tell you, if it does work,
We won't
You'll
need
go-
to tell you.
that's a cool story. If it doesn't work, we'll never tell you the story again
Hmm.
because there'll be no need. We'll already know it doesn't work.
Okay.
Do I look like someone who can lie? I'm very bad at it.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. You just need some practice.
Yeah.
I
Trying
prefer
to
not
think
to.
of what
Hey,
what the role is for someone to
Mm.
trick someone by telling the truth.
Deception?
That's just persuasion,
It's
right?
still
Yeah,
deception.
Yeah, that's
persuasion, I suppose,
persuasion.
yeah.
like a double
Yeah.
deception.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not
why
trying to trick
imposters don't
anybody, we're just
suffer
trying to
from
convince
imposter
someone.
syndrome.
That's okay. They said they're going to come.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
If you
We'll
believe you're
come
not
check this
deceiving
out.
someone, is that a persuasion?
I got it. This whatever it is that's made you feel this way, we really should check it out.
Hey, at the very least, you get to help us kill some cultists.
Like the ones who
Brenton
attacked you.
seems keen on that anyway.
Even the
It
rent
is
occultists.
The same cultists that attacked you all on your fishing trip as well.
Yeah, it's those guys.
Part of the same cult.
Uh.
Well, it's not the same people, but they're part of the same cult.
Okay. Well, I guess that does kind of.
Yeah, we
connect the
probably
dots
should
a
have
bit.
led with that.
We know for next time.
Okay. So, is anyone doing anything else for the hour?
We'll make sure we have the dagger,
Okay.
and I'll go get the pig.
Good idea.
And I will
Is there
summon
any? Do you guys
Leslie.
want Rain to come with you, or you give him a
Yeah.
task? Or
Oh.
Fine, I can. I'll.
What could we
Celine,
get
I'll
Rain
take the
to do?
dagger. It's fine. I'll take it.
Okay.
What could we get Rain to do besides coming with us?
We could get Rain to go into the town center and watch for more strange activity.
Yeah, that's
I have
that's
a
good
We
bad-
idea.
haven't been here in the afternoon.
I
No.
have a
Yeah, that's
funny
true.
feeling about the actor in the play.
He's
What?
he's like, well, I hear the cooking contest is about to begin as well. And he's
Yeah.
gonna rub his
All right,
belly.
Well,
let's start
the
with that
actor-
then.
Do we divide up and as much as I hate to divide the party, do we divide up and see these two things and see what is important about them and factor that in?
There's a
Or
play.
later
When did
round.
I miss that?
There's a play that happens,
Mhm.
and
And a
the
cooking
one
contest.
thing that we knew
Wow, I
about
totally
it
missed
from
that.
from the time that you guys were there and you had to leave to come join us was the fact that the actor was terrible. And I'm curious whether or not the actor is an actor, or if he's nervous, or if he's a cultist.
Lots
Play
of
Could be
starts
any
at
of them.
3.
bad.
We described the actor, those of us who saw him described the actor to Rain just to make sure he knows if it's in case it's not the same guy.
Gotcha.
I legitimately don't remember an actor or a play at all whatsoever,
It's okay.
and I'm
So
blown away by the
you
fact
guys,
that apparently that was
hung
a
out in
thing.
town until about 4 o'clock one day, and it was a split party situation, and like we could have spent all day on just the people who stayed in town, and so I kind of fast forwarded over a few of the events. So the play didn't get much airtime.
I just like totally missed that, which is I love plays, so shocking that I forgot it.
That's okay. It's why I'm here.
Apparently, it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
But
most of the people were pretty good actually. It was just,
that guy.
the one of the leads was
I
not
just
great.
This
I
feels
think he's
very
nervous.
play inside a play, very Shakespeare. I like it.
right? One other thing we can get Rain to do, apart from look for weird things and watch a horrible play, or maybe a good play, is he can actually watch Gillian leave his office to see whether or not he has his scepter. Or his cane,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Okay, that's another thing you got to do, Rain. You
Yep.
got all that? Do you write that down?
Yeah, I'm working on it. 1 second.
And I can take the dagger. Cillian trying not to look way too excited about having the dagger.
Don't salivate
I think
it.
she already has it, doesn't she?
Salivate over it.
Oh no, I guess we
that
have
was
to.
the previous day. So
think we have to pick it up
go
for
ahead.
another time.
You've obviously proven your ability to use it. So
She's just staring at it lovingly.
comes back every morning anyway, so you can't go too far with it.
I miss you every morning.
You're talking to the dagger again. We hear
What?
you, you know.
That sounds like my other campaign.
What are you talking about?
Right?
You don't hear anything. I didn't say anything. I said nothing.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's Rain. The imp is summoned.
Okay.
Smedley, was it?
I guess
Hello,
we
everybody. Meet
use that
Smedley.
time to get ready to go. And
Yep.
book some horses.
That's pretty easy. Marissa's coming with you. She can arrange for horses for all of you.
Okay.
Pretty good ones.
Excellent.
Let's see.
Oh,
And
should we?
you got the pig.
Hey, should we bring any other people? Like, why don't we
No,
bring all the mentors?
I think
We can do that later if this works. Let's not bother gathering them up yet.
All right.
Yeah. It will actually the sort of the beauty behind this is if it does work and everybody's on page and everybody understands what's going on, then Marissa and Bretham can start bringing people here, for example.
Oh yeah, they could bring the other.
Ooh,
If it doesn't
true.
work, then we won't need to do it again. And
We-
if it does work, they
according-
can bring someone the next day. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. According to Rain, there's 5 shrines. We've found 2. We've got a lot of work to do, and we need to find a way to divide without us dividing.
Yeah. Good plan.
Right.
Actually,
Okay.
the lighthouse was a lot easier. Maybe that next one should go there.
You can go tell the imp to go look for stuff and observe.
Yeah.
How fast can he move?
He could shapeshift into a raven, and that would be 60 feet per sec or per round
Mm.
in flight.
Yeah, he could get there faster than. He won't be able to see through his eyes beyond like 1,000
Right.
feet
Yeah.
or
Whatever.
something.
Yeah. If he's in raven form, he'll whatever a raven's limited to, but he'll have devil sight, which is always fun.
All right. So
Marissa has one thing. It's like I've been looking for a couple hours. I can't find the sheriff, and I can't get these two. This cultist probably, and Harlan. I can't get them into the cells. What do you want me to
Honestly,
do with them?
just let them go. We'll catch them again tomorrow.
That seems wrong, but
I mean,
Something let it go.
That is how sure we are of this loop.
Well, I mean, they are only really accused of prank them anyway, so I'm fine with it, she says.
No public mopery.
Jules gets a kind of that wide-eyed cat look in his eyes for a second and thinks about killing them.
Jules will take them to the jail.
I'll take care of that. And then decides it doesn't matter.
Cool. So are we heading out now to go to the
That
crypt?
totally smacks of effort.
Yeah.
Okay. Time is 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
What was your aunt's name?
Smedley.
Smedley.
Schmedley? I love it.
Schmedley.
Medley, nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like Schmedrick.
Yeah. Smedley.
Cool. Okay.
Last of the Red
so
Hot Swamis.
at about 6 o'clock, if you guys are pushing it, you guys roll into the crypt. The reinforcements have already left. Everything from the outside looks as you remember it to have looked.
Okay, so
So can we
the-
not
Oh,
do anything
sweet.
different except having more help
People,
and
so it's faster.
just take them
mhm.
out? do the
Basically,
pig thing?
they'll like if you guys want to use the same results, they have to basically hang back. They can't be more help.
no.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's
that should
fine.
work
They can just
fine.
chill.
Yeah, they'll follow you
Sleep.
in. Um, Interesting things of note as you proceed through the place. First off, when you get to the central room where the sarcophagus is, and I'll just bring you guys over to the crypt.
Crypt.
You notice that nothing is different. Like
All
the
same
second
people are
time
there?
you guys were here, the people you left the people in the rooms to the sides alive,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it might be interesting to note that nothing here seems to have changed.
But we also didn't.
And
So
they
break
don't recognize
the-
us when we see them?
Well, you don't see the people because they're in a room to the side.
Okay, but when
The second
we...
time you were here, you just walked in, entered the code for the door, and proceeded through.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, after we
We
defeat
came
the
back for
people
them.
in this main room, I want to go back to the side room and see if those guys recognize us.
you
Oh,
did
that's
come-
true. Didn't
you
we
did
go
come
back
for them.
and
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we
Okay.
captured the turban guy and interrogated him, didn't we?
urban guy?
Right. Now, did he live? I can't remember now.
We sent him running and then I
No.
followed him.
No, that was a different guy.
That was the
We
other
killed
guy, not the turban guy. I killed the turban
No,
Oh,
we
yeah,
killed
he
Turban
killed
guy.
him
Right,
Yeah.
after he said
Okay.
his piece.
So the only one who lives, it turns out, was the half ogre then,
No,
Uh,
and the other guy that we let
and
go.
the guy that we
was
let
this-
go,
and the guy you let go.
Yeah.
who's just a regular cultist from this room, I think.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
That we convinced to turn his life around. Yeah.
We think.
Yeah.
Is-
So
That
now
was
that you're all in
Alistair.
the common room there, are you
Okay.
going to proceed down to the southern chamber, or are you going to
Yeah.
do anything with the side rooms?
I think we
do it the
we do
same way
exactly as we
last
did
time.
last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing.
Then
go through-
you come into the bottom room. The half ogre says, "Where's my piggy?"
I give him his piggy.
Hep gives him the pig. He wanders off. Everyone roll insight.
Yeah, to see if he recognizes us. Insight.
22.
Celine nails it
22.
already. So, yeah, you don't get any hint of recognition out of the half ogre.
Yeah, I got a 20.
There's no like that work. I can't
Okay.
believe that worked again, or
So
anything like
the
that.
only reason I'm not 100% convinced about whether or not that means that we can't bring anyone into the loop is A, we didn't break the
Yeah,
crystal that time.
They weren't in this
And
room when we broke
B,
it.
he
so-
wasn't in the room. We
Yeah.
didn't
This is
break
true.
it. Also, we
Yeah,
didn't
we
break
waited
it, and they
until
weren't in
11.
the room. So there's two factors
Okay,
there
yeah.
that don't match with what we did.
That is true.
Yes.
So the time when you clear everything out of the main central room down there is 7 o'clock at night, and you guys have collected your thoughts. And what time would you like to break the gem?
So after we go into this side rooms, before we break the gem, I wanted to go and see if that guy we let go on the left-hand room recognized
Either
us.
side.
Yep.
He was
Nope.
also not in
Okay.
the
No
room
hint of
either.
recognition from him.
Okay.
He's just very killable. He doesn't
Okay.
say, "You again? What are you doing here?" or anything of those sorts.
Okay. So we just
Okay,
do the same.
so couple things before we do it. One thing, because Bretham and Marissa have been around longer than us, not to say that they're ancient or they should know anything else, but we take a look at the sarcophagus and say, any idea what the rest of these letters on this name could be? Because I don't know if this crypt has significance, but we don't know who this is.
Marissa looks at it intrigued, but like she struggles with it and stuff like that. Bretham glances at it, doesn't really pay much attention, and just looks at you and says, "Not really a details person."
Yeah, no, I know. I was
Um,
talking to Marissa.
We didn't
yeah, but
bring the wizard.
Marissa's like, I'm intrigued because this has been here for a while, but I don't know. This combination of letters doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay. So the last thing before we break it that I want to, well, of the two last things that I think we should pay attention to, one is, what is at least Marissa's. I mean, Bretham might be under her in her own head thinking her own things. What's her thought on this so far, as us predicting everything as we go along and exactly how everything's going to play out?
This is beyond coincidence. I'll grant you that. It's not really my specialty on things like this. I usually, I don't know.
I knew we
That's
should have
okay.
brought the
I
wizard.
still think this is more likely some kind of trick, something that's staged. But I mean, there's no proof of that.
You think they're gonna stage
just
letting us kill them?
Yeah.
Not these people, not these people here, but whoever's pulling the strings. Maybe I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's
You're
possible.
but you're pitching something time stuff. I've never heard of anything like that. It's just so unlikely.
That's okay. I just wanted to see where you sat at this point. So the one other thing that before we break it, the one other thing that I would want to question the group on is, when we do this, we know it resets the loop, and we're all going to be waking up tomorrow morning. So I say that to Bretham and Marissa, and you guys might, if this happens, it'll be like a crazy dream, but you'll start seeing coincidences tomorrow. The exact same thing happening. You're going to get notes from us first thing in the morning.
I mean, that's not
But
super convincing. Arguably, we could have just done it again.
That's fair, but this is like, I'm just sort of saying this out loud to the group and to them, just so they sort of have an idea of what's going to happen. But we've left Rain there to watch for suspicious things that happen throughout the day. What time do we want to end that for him? Because when we do this, it ends it for everyone.
You
We
can't
should
see
wait.
anything that happens afterward.
Yeah, we should wait a little
We'll
bit.
wait till right before.
So we like 10 o'clock or
Yeah.
I mean, we can wait till like 10:59 if we really want to.
Well, yeah, I think we should stab it, because we want to try to get to happen for Marissa and Bretham, but we want to do that before. So 10:30, and that way we don't have to worry if it was a minute off one way or the other.
Well, I do have my clock. We will not be off.
Oh, well, hey, that's right.
But we can always do it 10 minutes early if that makes you feel any better.
Yes.
Perfect.
I have a question for Bretham and Marissa. Sorry, Marissa, I forgot your name very briefly. Do you remember when the eye was stolen 15 years ago?
Vaguely, I heard about it. I wasn't really involved in any of the goings on around it.
What do you remember about the sheriff at the time?
The Bretham and Marissa share a glance, and they say, "Nice guy, good at his job. I don't think anything more than that, right?" And I said, "No, yeah, nothing more than that."
Inside check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to insight check that shit because I don't trust it.
Or like
Definitely
they kind
go
of
for
look
it.
like they're corroborating.
A 22 again.
Ooh, I got a 21.
Yep. Oh, great rolls.
So their insight check.
They're hiding something. That much is true, but it's not something material. They don't think it's what you're getting at. They don't think it's relevant, or they would probably tell you. But it's definitely they're not being fully forthcoming with everything they know about the sheriff.
So, just in case you think you're thinking something maybe not relevant, anything is relevant in this situation? Like, was he corruptible, or might he have had a like a secret
Gambling
life or
addiction?
something? Gambling debt? Someone had a hold
Was
over him.
he secretly Hep's father? Like what's the
Oh.
deal? What are you hiding?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, what?
He was an orphan. We didn't know too much about where he came from.
Hep or the sheriff?
No, well, both really, but no, the sheriff.
Okay.
We just found out that Hep was adopted. Okay, great.
Fucking reveal.
Sorry,
Hep's
you had
like,
to find out this way, kid. No, just kidding.
what the?
Yeah, Hep's like,
find
I'm
out
sorry,
Hep
wait,
was
no,
corrupt.
back up. I stabbed the
Yeah.
crystal. He's like, wait.
Out of game joke,
Yeah.
not in game joke.
The sheriff was adopted. That's what they were hiding.
That's what they say
Oh.
when
Can I
pressed on
insight
the
check
subject.
again? Can I like insight check again to see if they're still hiding something or if that's what it was?
You get it. It's a partial truth.
Okay. Anything else, y'all?
Are you secretly related to him?
No.
I still
Anybody
think he's Hep's
else?
father.
Is Tusker involved?
What aren't you telling us?
We were away. All 6 of us. We heard about it when we got back.
What were you doing? Did someone tell you
And if-
to do a quest? Give you a quest?
Hey,
Unusual.
Bretham chuckles and says, like, I don't even remember.
so
Fishing?
you
Should we
guys were
separate
fishing.
them? Should we
Was this?
separate them and ask them their alibi and see if it
Did,
changes
hold on.
or
Did
differs?
did the sheriff usually go fishing with you?
No.
You weren't that close. Okay.
No. Sheriff stayed in town, did his job.
Hey Schmedley, you ever thought about picking someone's nose with your tail?
What?
Not these ones.
Smedley says, I thought you would never ask. And the tail starts moving towards your face.
No, not mine. You lump.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Celine just starts
Confuse
muttering
me
prayer
sometime.
under her breath.
Yeah. I start looking at the imp like, you know how a cat looks like at a smaller creature.
Your tail is your tail.
Yeah,
like,
my tail
flicking-
is waving
Swishing
back and forth.
Yep.
Like you're like almost like in a pouncing
Yeah,
position.
and butt wiggling.
So let's see. I mean, it's definitely getting at least towards 8. Are you guys gonna wait until the last minute?
10 minutes early.
Yes,
Yeah,
Acacius
10
is
minutes
just like
10 minutes early.
staring at his clock.
Right.
Not missing this.
Cool. Okay.
He sneezes
Actually-
and misses the time.
Hold on.
No.
I've got something for you guys. That for well, hold on. when Celine, when you watched the comet crash into the moon, how long before it crashed into the moon? Like how when could you see it before it crashed into the moon?
See the comet?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long
Or
did
see
that take?
the comet change direction?
See the comet change direction.
A few moments.
Okay, never
Um,
mind.
10 seconds.
Okay, I was gonna
Oh.
say because we could have, well, we could bring Marissa down to the thing to or we could bring Bretham down to the crystal to destroy it because she's too much of a skeptic, and we could have Marissa, who is curious if it's all coincidence, for example, stand outside and see the comet swerve at the last minute, and it's like,
Or we could bring them
how do you
both and then they
predict
can
that?
That
see it
won't
How do
work
you?
if we
tomorrow.
do it 10 minutes before.
There's no way you could stage that.
Also, why don't we just do that tomorrow when they've
Sure.
both been in the
Well,
loop?
because
Yeah.
if it doesn't work, then if it does work, then they can see it from anywhere tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's my
But that's
point.
fine. Yep, I'm in.
And if it doesn't
wait.
work, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
They'll forget
let's just
anyway.
Go for it.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll have Marissa break it at 10:50.
10:50.
I
So
stab it.
once again,
So-
your vision blurs and a force pulls you away. You feel a cool breeze against your face and something cold like snow lands on your skin. Again, you fade into darkness. You awaken the dapper drunk to the sounds of the celebration bell and Hella arguing with her husband downstairs. When you reach the common room, you see Hella wiping down the counter. A sullen dwarf stares into the fire, and a young girl shuffles her cards over a small pile of gold pieces. Rain is waiting for you again.
Do I have
And
an imp?
this time he's looking at the girl when you come in, studying her.
Hmm.
Do I have an imp?
You do not have an imp.
Interesting.
Oh.
Hmm.
I guess you're gonna spend an hour.
Yes. I
Okay.
mean, and at the very least, if these two aren't brought into the loop this time, it could be that it only works with new crystals.
Maybe,
is
but
possible.
we do have to find out if it worked for them, because they wouldn't be here. They would probably be where they were in the morning, I would think,
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
they slept.
where they've slept. So
Perhaps we have
so
just
we-
been chosen by Ciolat.
very possible. We go up to Rain and say, "So Rain, what's the news?"
Why are you staring
It
at that
was
little girl?
It was an eventful night.
That sounds
Oh,
creepy.
let's hear all about it.
She got arrested at 8:00.
Oh.
Sorry,
And,
at the gaming stall.
This
yes,
morning?
that's right. She had quite a pile of gold on her, and someone figured out that she was using magic somehow
Oh, I knew
when she
that.
was gambling, and they got her for cheating.
Seeing into the future, perhaps. Was that what she was claiming?
No, she can cast prestidigitation at will. As long as you only see the card for 6 seconds or less, it can be whatever she wants it to be.
Oh, she changed it to look like whatever. Oh, okay.
But if this guy grabbed her by the wrist and held her hand, and the card changed back when the spell elapsed.
Hmm.
Personally, I don't think men
Charlatan.
should grab girls by the wrist.
Well, it wasn't
I don't care what crime they're
me.
committing.
I usually
But-
grab them by the nostril
No.
or ear.
So
Okay,
other
so-
stuff.
What else happened?
Let's see, at 5:00. No, 4:00. Gillen left his office with his cane and came to the party.
Ooh,
see.
and he was supposed to forget it.
No, we handed it to him.
What?
So the thought was
He
that he
would have-
wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though, is he would have forgotten it if you hadn't done that. It just
Correct.
confirms that he won't forget it because you handed it to him. Because we didn't technically know that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, the play was bad. Let's see, I asked around, and the guy who was playing the main role is the understudy, and I mean he was really bad. I don't know much more than that. He was just a bad actor. Didn't know the lines. Had to keep being reminded by
Did
the
you
other
find out
people
what
there.
happened to the actor?
I didn't. They said he was sick. I don't know much about him.
Well, that's
Um, so that happened. The play started at 3. At 4 o'clock, that's when Gillen arrived. Oh, and people started whispering that the sheriff's body's been found
where.
Where?
The current sheriff?
somewhere in the north end of town. Nobody I talked to seemed to know.
No, the current sheriff?
Yeah.
Okay, we should figure that part out.
Let's
Oh.
see. Also,
Hold on,
and
hold on, hold on.
the other thing.
What
There
time
was
was
like
that at?
that was about 4 o'clock. There's a lot of stuff going on at 4. Gillen arrived, and then we also heard of like something like a riot at when the fishermen got back. They were all like super angry and violent
Somebody.
and fist fighty.
Really?
And the fishermen all like pretty much got in each other's faces, bruised each other up really good. A couple of them made it here to the party, but most of them just ended up dusted up and going home.
Okay, the list of things we need to
Ugly.
fix is getting longer and
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah. Any idea what
Oh
sparked the
boy.
fight?
None at all. No, none of them seemed to have any consistent reason. There was no like overarching theme. Everyone was just pissed about different stuff. Oh, and your friend Harlan, he was at the archery game, and he totally made a scene. He said he lost a bunch of money, and he wanted his money back, and he threatened the carney who was running the archery game.
That's also at 4?
No, that was much later. So Ilmamel got arrested at 8, and Harlan, everyone was drunk. It was like 10 o'clock,
Okay.
and things were
Wait, who
getting
got
kind of
sorry?
crazy at that
Who
point when Harlan did
if
his
the
rant.
sheriff is dead, who arrested the girl?
Just the
Yeah.
guards.
Which guards?
There
We have
are still guards.
Yeah, they're still there.
Well, then why couldn't Marissa put them in jail? I'm so confused.
I don't know whether Ilmamel got put in jail or not, but she was marched off by guards.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yep, that's her name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Didn't know it before. Now I do.
Righty. Well, our list of things we need to fix is very long now. Well, a lot is happening in one day.
Okay, but that was a good day. Okay, so I've got
Well, it sounded like a bad day, but
Well, it was, but at least we know some new stuff. We know that Gillian took his cane to the festival. He took the cane
can
to
I
the
go
festival.
poke my head out of the door and see if Gillen is coming with his cane?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's got his cane?
Yep.
Sweet.
So yeah, so we need to know if when he goes into his office today, if his cane falls over, and this time Jules doesn't hand it to him.
Okay.
Okay, we got the fishermen came off the boats all angry and fighty. And that was the riot, right?
Yep.
That was at what time again?
4 p.m.
4 o'clock when the boats returned.
Personally, I'm the
then
most curious about the sheriff's body.
The
being
sheriff's
found.
body was found. Did you say in the north end of the city?
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
that
near
was
where the storm gate is, right?
I wonder if they found like a pearl or something like that. That's one of the gems or something crazy like that.
maybe. Okay.
I believe that
lead
I would
after
at some point like to go speak to the sheriff before she is killed. because I need to know more about the night the eye was stolen.
What do we do with our dwarf friend?
Yeah,
Let's
we
get
should.
him.
The Marissa
Well-
yesterday said she'd been looking, hadn't seen the sheriff all day.
Yeah.
When you talked to her
Makes
at
sense.
So
noon
she's
about
probably already
arresting
dead.
the people.
God damn it.
So with all that stuff still happening without the people being killed, I wonder if all that stuff would have happened if Marissa has still been killed.
Bretham.
Sorry, Bretham.
Hmm.
Because I mean,
Hey,
that would,
do you
that
mind
would
if
put
we
a
let your
damper on
mom
this.
die today so we can see what happens?
Just for science.
Actually, how about just for science, we see whether or not they remember what happened?
Oh, yes, that I very much would like to know.
Yeah, that would be better first. That would be my first choice, if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
Okay. So you guys are about ready to head out of the inn. Any stops before the armory?
Um,
Do we pass near the sheriff station or something? Like, where's
You
her
do,
thing?
Relatively, yeah.
That's
Can
Where's
I
the
where
north end
make
of
some sort of perception check on it or something? Like look around, see if it looks abandoned.
oh, actually, I'll give the same note to the kid and have him run it down to Marissa, just because we don't want to miss her.
Right.
Yeah. Also, just in
Um,
case they don't remember, just to make sure that they at least still
Yeah.
are warned ahead of time.
Correct.
So, and that's super close, I suppose. But it's also in the north end of town. You guys
14
see it
and we're
there,
heading
14?
for 9.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
Can I
there
take like a
first.
little I was going to say can I just detour around to take a look at it?
Let's all just go
Yeah.
there first.
No, we'll just go.
Yeah, fair enough.
We know
We're
when
not in a
things
rush.
happen.
It's it's the sheriff's office. There's nobody in it. It's closed and locked.
Do we have a deputy?
There should be a deputy. I don't think I've ever had to refer to them.
The
Second.
sheriff.
Who did?
But I
Oh,
did
Because they
man,
know
not
they
shoot
have a
the
position.
didn't shoot the
Yeah.
deputy. So we know that the deputy's alive then, because he didn't
Same
shoot the
here.
deputy.
Yeah. Deputy Ansip Wyson.
Oh, great.
Ansip Wyson.
Ansip.
What a
I
name.
will
What a
paste
name.
it into chat.
What a
because it's-
name.
Who puts
Is
a
he
name
there?
like that on a kid they love?
Or she?
He is
Who
not
is
in
this?
the. He's not in the office. No.
Okay.
All right.
I want to write a note.
We can ask if anyone knows.
Wait. Can I write a note and leave it on the door?
Is there
Mhm.
anybody in there?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna write a note and I'm gonna leave it on the door, and it's just going to say, have you seen the sheriff?
Wanted, dead or alive.
No.
Does
If-
where the other guards come from? Do they have a guard
They
station?
patrol. They basically they get out of bed and they walk around the town upholding
Oh, okay.
laws.
You, evildoer, stop breaking
I
the
want to
law.
leave a note, but I don't know what to leave on the note. Have you seen? Oh, looking for sheriff. Meet at town square. I don't know what I want to ask. I just want to know if he's seen the sheriff, and he's not here.
How about put "don't die" on it?
Oh, sheriff may be in danger. Find her.
Could do.
Yeah.
Yep.
How
Okay.
Yeah,
about
Celine
you
writes-
put this?
Celine just
Sheriff
writes-
will
Wait, I
be
got it.
dead
By noon.
No.
by noon.
Okay, Celine writes
That
Sheriff
won't-
in danger,
that won't,
find
Cause
immediately.
any problems?
Sheriff is which?
Sheriff
danger.
in danger, find
In danger.
immediately.
Where's the town of danger? I don't know where that's at.
It's to the left of
Yeah,
Colorful.
okay. Got it.
check. Oh, and
Yep.
then check north of city.
That's my middle name.
Wait, was
Indeed.
her body found north in the city or north outside the city?
In the city.
Okay, check north in city.
Sorry. Now is north straight up in the city? I keep forgetting.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
So I can possibly
you
summon
know-
my imp.
Why don't
I
we
can
just
have
go
my
to
like
the
here?
wall? Yeah, let's just go
Straight-
to
Is
the
this
wall.
north?
That's north.
I can summon my imp and have him look in the north part of town in raven form, just kind of scour the whole area, and then report back to me.
Is
Yeah,
there a
sure.
picture of
Why
the
don't-
sheriff at the
Why don't
sheriff's
we
office?
have? Why don't we have the imp do that, and we go find out whether or not Marissa and Bretham
Okay.
are
Smart.
in the loop.
All right,
Yeah.
I shall begin the summoning.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't.
gonna be an
We have to
hour.
wait an hour.
That'll give you guys time to.
Can
chat.
can we walk and
Um,
summon here?
You could do it in a cart.
Yeah, there you go.
We know
Yeah,
there's
we
gonna be
sit
a
him in a
cart.
cart and just like drag
Come
him
to
along.
me, old imp.
Yep.
Well, he's
Um,
in the cart. A cultist jumps in. The other guy gives him a ride to the. Oh shit!
It's that
no, I
cart.
think you guys did. Did you guys take the cultist cart from the Blue Abyss?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
then
we
you
did.
guys actually have a cart that
Yeah.
you could use.
Oh,
Oh, that's fair.
yeah, we just drag him along in it.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
We do not take the cart. We take the cart, but we don't take it up to the stables because we've basically said Attack.
No, no, we're
Someone
going to
bearing
the.
a
Aren't we going to
cart.
the armory? Well, we're
yeah,
going to the
we can go-
armory.
we'll go to the
first.
armory. We'll go to the armory.
Okay. And yes. So when you get to the armory at 8 o'clock in the morning, Brethren was just setting up her tools, preparing for a day's
She probably
hammering.
doesn't remember. Fuck.
Oh, brother, how was yesterday?
Not bad. I always try to take it easy the day before Comet Fall because I know I'm gonna be up late tonight and
God
you know
damn
have a
it.
few
God,
drinks.
if
And...
you're dead.
No, but that was a weird thing to say.
So we've got some information.
Did you not
for
receive
ya.
our note?
She only
No.
sent one this morning.
I only sent one this morning.
Oh.
That's okay. Yeah, sorry. We've got some information. Unfortunately, there's some cultist activity in the town, and we're just going around and helping inform a few people. But at noon today, the cultists are planning to attack the armory and burn it to the ground with you in it.
And kill you.
It will be from the information that we've received, it's going to be 2 cultists and 2 fire imps or something like that.
And we point to
Mag
the
men.
Please
to
ignore.
direction
Please
that they
ignore
come.
the imp that we are currently summoning
The
Yeah.
mag
in the
men.
cart that we warned
Mag
Marissa
men.
Not
about.
this imp, not this imp, a different one.
Sorry, Magmin?
Mag
Magmin.
men.
Magmin.
Min. M-I-N at the end.
Magmin.
Yep.
So there's
Magmin.
two Magmin, and they're
And
going
we'll
to come to your
From-
back
from
door
here.
at noon. So you're gonna think somebody's trying to mess with it, but they are there to actually kill you and burn the armory to the ground. We don't know what the
They're
rest of the plan is. We're gonna head to Marissa because we found out something else there, and we're actually trying to find the sheriff at the moment because apparently they're going after the sheriff too.
Well, I mean, your story is obviously incredible and unbelievable, but it is specific enough that I can act on it without too much risk. So, okay, I'll protect myself.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just watch. We just point out the direction that we know they came from.
Yeah, they come from over there.
Mm. Yeah, it's the way I'd come too.
Oh. Yeah. By the way, the little things explode when they die.
Ah,
We've encountered some already.
okay.
Anyways, be safe, and we'll make sure everything went well tonight.
Okay.
Again, it happens at noon.
Don't die.
Don't die. It's not
Good
great.
advice. That's advice to live by. That is.
All right.
Where to next?
Well, how close are we to the summoning being done?
Only a couple. The witch. Sorry, the summoning being done. Not. He's only half done.
Okay. So we'll have to
Let's
leave
go
him
here.
at 5, for example,
Gillen's place.
at
Yeah.
Gillen's
Uh,
place. We can
Well,
check
let's
out
see
to see if he
Content is
dropped
in
his cane.
mid-pants. He's still smearing mud on himself.
Did he drop
So-
his cane today?
So yeah, he arrives as you're coming back. Actually, before we do that, as you're
Ooh.
walking down the street, everyone roll perception.
Oh.
Is that? Yeah.
22. Why did it disconnect me from fucking...
18.
God damn it.
Nice.
Sorry.
18.
Okay, wait.
That's good.
I rolled a 22, but I got disconnected from the Beyond 20, so didn't send it
Weird.
over.
It's not the thing about the needing a token selected. I wonder how I could.
23.
not-
Yep. There you go.
I rolled one better, but no, I think I had to reload my page, so it didn't reconnect.
Gotcha.
Oh, is that what I have to do? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yeah, just hit reload.
I've been like
Yeah, if it
crying
doesn't
over
work-
here.
If it doesn't work, just reload your page and it'll probably work.
There we are.
Yay!
So, Jules and Celine, you guys you're like looking around a little bit, and you kind of catch each other's eye, because you're both pretty sure something is off. You have the
Ooh.
feeling that you're being watched.
Hmm.
Can we tell by what or who?
It's just a feeling that something's not right. That you're being watched.
I'm gonna step into
Wait,
an
one sec.
alley and just kind of go hide.
I'm
Okay.
gonna cast I'm gonna cast see invisibility
Nice.
Okay.
again.
Okay.
24 for stealth.
You have hidden, and yeah. So
So I can
everyone
see anything
sees
invisible
Jules just
or
kind of like
anything-
vanish into a shadow, and Celine casts a spell and is like looking around, but you don't see anything. You don't see anything that's obviously invisible.
Nothing invisible and nothing on the ethereal plane.
Nope.
Shit. Okay. I think we are being watched.
I think you're crazy. What makes you think we're being watched?
I can feel
Hi,
it.
in the window. No.
I
the
think
binoculars.
Jules also knows.
I don't get it.
I think that's why he's hiding.
Okay. So
You can't.
that's okay. We won't go into the mason's shop, but we'll just take a look in and see whether or not we can see him and whether the cane has fallen to the floor.
Yes. So he is sitting at his desk, and the cane is beside his desk on the floor.
Perfect. So
Okay.
tomorrow he won't have it. So we have a chance. If we want to take it, we take it today.
I'm hiding in the shadow of this alley, and then after they go ahead to the Mason office, I'm gonna wait and watch and see if I see anybody like watching them or
Mhm.
following them.
Make a perception roll.
All right. I should have gone for better wisdom.
Natural 20 would be fine.
It's I'm getting a lot of high rolls, so it can't last forever. Oh, an 8. Unless I
Yeah,
have
gonna do it.
advantage for some reason, then it's a natural 20.
No. Yeah, you get nothing, and the feeling kind of fades.
Can Celine try and see where it's coming from?
Feeling kind of fades for you too.
Okay,
Doesn't
I
like that.
am going to.
Do the
I'm
metallic
gonna.
song, the memory remains.
I'm gonna search around this area and see if I see any tracks or anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, roll investigation.
Okay, or would that be survival? Tracking.
Yeah, survival. I guess it is, isn't it?
Not that I'm much better
I
at
always
that.
think of I always think of survival as outside of cities, but
I
technically
suppose,
it is
yeah.
correct.
It's not good.
You find some. They're
They're
the
mine.
only things here that are animalistic and not humans wearing boots, and they seem to be going in a circle.
I'm chasing my tail.
Imagine.
I pounce on them. Oh, it's me. I catch my tail.
Yep.
Yay, tail.
All right, I go out of stealth and catch up with the group.
Okay. So you guys are about in the square now, and you're headed to the stables
Without
Yeah.
the cart.
without the cart.
Just for the
Yeah, we
stream
catch
part, I'm
Shannon.
just gonna
Oh,
start the
so
contest.
actually, yeah, I guess we already know that Bretham didn't take from Bretham,
Mm-hmm.
so it probably didn't take from Marissa. So
No.
you're right. You are special, Celine.
We're all so
Well,
special.
I already knew I was special. I just didn't know if you were.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I already knew I was.
Oh yeah, you're special.
Yes, you're certainly special.
He says that with his tail sticking through his teeth.
Oh, bleh.
Mhm. So do we wanna go look for the
Yeah, let's go.
what are we doing?
What time did we figure they got through the wall?
2
2
11.
hours before noon, right? So
Oh,
10.
Yeah.
We
10,
could go
yeah.
to 13 and stop them before they get in. I'd like to do that. But I think we have enough
Yes.
time still to go search north and then head over to
I
the left to
do
13.
I do want to pitch something real quick. You talked
Yep, go
about
for it.
taking the cane. I don't know if taking the ring is what caused it to enter the time loop, or like is causing us to be able to keep it, or if somehow like revealing to her that her husband was having an affair.
Yeah, but
Interestingly enough, you guys are in the square, and Ostfield is setting up the stuff right beside you as you're having this conversation.
Oh.
Celine's just like,
suddenly we got all quiet.
Hide that.
yeah, she just like puts the ring like into her shirt. She's like, it's nothing. We don't have anything. Oh wait, actually, Celine's gonna walk up to her and go, "Hello, how is your husband?"
She chuckles darkly and says, like, she kind of shakes her head a little bit and says, "How would I know? He's charting his own path now."
Oh, what happened?
Yikes.
I've had these thoughts for weeks now, really, maybe even months. And I've just like this dread and this uncertainty. And this morning I woke up and my wedding ring was gone. And if there's ever been a sign, that's the sign right there. And I knew, like, all the doubts and stuff that I had been feeling, I realized I knew the answer the whole time. And I just needed a sign, something to show me that I was right. And I realized that I don't need him. And you know what? I think I'm gonna be better off.
Yes, girl. Good for you.
You go, girl.
Okay. Bye. Celine just walks away.
Nice to see you,
Wow.
whoever you were, stranger.
Carry
Oh,
on,
yeah.
stranger.
You don't even know her. You just
You're
asked
the
about
wind
her
between
husband.
beneath my wings.
It's a new life. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just gotta figure out what I want to do. And right now, what I want to do is set up for this party and have a good time.
Celine's walked away. She's gone.
She monologues
and,
for a moment after you've gone.
Soliloquies.
Hang on
Yep.
a sec. Before I walk away, I give her a little bit of a wink.
Tell me.
Yeah, she smiles back brightly, but doesn't wink.
All right. So, how close are we to How close are we to? Or, well, I
Summoning?
guess what time?
Yeah, I think we're getting close to time, so it's going to be, we'll call it 9 o'clock, and the summoning is complete.
Okay. What time does the cart show up at
The
the
which,
stables?
sorry?
The cart show up at the stables? Is that at 10?
10 o'clock.
Although you did send Marissa the note, and yesterday she
Yes.
listened to it,
Yep.
so I think we're good there.
I know. I just wanted to, if it was 9 o'clock now and the cart was going to show up at 9, we could at least from a distance make sure it happens.
Yeah.
The one thing that
This should be about the time he's coming through the gate with the cart.
okay.
We should really
Actually,
make a
this is a
timeline,
good time.
'cause
If they're coordinated, this is a good time to head over to the to
Oh.
13.
Sorry, this is about when. So, if are they coming through the north gate?
No,
The
they
cart
come
does,
through
right?
the
They come through the
east,
storm grate.
the east northeast gate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
No,
just
the
come
one by
through
the
with
armory?
under a tarp.
No, the armory ones come through the storm grate.
Oh, the armory ones come through 13.
No. Oh, so but these guys come through the gate by the Dapper Drunk, or the gate by
Yeah,
the
they
armory?
just walk right through the Harlan walks right through the gate with the cart with the cultist under a tarp.
Hmm.
The
Tomorrow we should find out where Harlan's picking up the cultist,
Mhm.
Okay.
because there might be extra cultists in that cart at the beginning.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
All right, let's head straight for 13 then.
Yeah, let's head straight for 13 and see if we can run into that
Counteract
fucking
that
dwarf
one.
and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, what's up?"
Okay, so
Teach
you
you not
guys
to talk to us.
get to 13, and the dwarf isn't there yet. So you get there, and it's just a gate and some muck.
Okay, let's hide, and then we'll just see what he does.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do I have an
At-
imp yet?
you do. Yep, you have the imp
All
now.
right. What do we want to do with Schmedley? Do we
Oh,
want him
get
to
him on the other
to town?
side. Get him on the other side
Get him
and
to
tell
look
us
for
what.
the sheriff.
I would have him look for the sheriff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe
Look
there's a
for the
chance
sheriff.
to save the sheriff.
Okay,
I
goes
saved
looking
the
for sheriff. You guys are waiting there for an hour before the dwarf shows up, but he does.
Wait, 1 sec. Yeah, no,
And-
sorry, go ahead.
Yep. And so the dwarf shows up and he like walks down
time is
towards
it?
the gate. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Time to rock.
And he has his like the large scale tools, the files and the hammer and the chisels, stuff like that out. And he like walks up to the edge of the kind of muck area near where the gate is, and he just looks at it and he shakes his head and he takes a tentative step in, and it's not pleasant, but he's kind of wades out in it and starts working on the bars, and it is slow work. They are really quite strong.
Okay.
And you can see
I
him
mean,
I'm gonna
piling
step
away.
out
should
and say,
probably.
"Hey, buddy, what you doing?"
He like jumps with a start, and he
I see the
turns
more
around.
polite way of, "Hey, motherfucker, what's up?
Stop!
What's good?"
Yo, yo, yo.
And yeah, so he's like, "What? Nothing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just
I've got news for you, buddy. You're gonna let 2 cultists in a second, right? And you know what's gonna happen? They're going to kill you.
You will be dead.
They wouldn't do that. I'm doing what they
Yes.
asked.
But they don't want you to know. They don't want anybody to know or find out
you-
anything from you. They will kill you if you let them in.
But
Are you really that gullible?
They won't. I've already promised them I won't tell anyone.
Are
Do you
you really
think
that
I do
that-
not
gullible?
care. Look,
Yeah.
here.
They're assholes,
I will-
buddy. Don't
I
listen
have
to
no
them.
choice. They have my wife.
Oh, I knew it.
Where
Oh.
do they have your wife? Where do they have her?
Yeah, we'll save
I
your
don't
wife.
know. She's supposed to be in town. They're supposed to hand her over
Okay,
after.
well, I'll tell you what.
They won't do that, but
This
we can
is
help find
this
her.
would be my suggestion. Did he get stabbed in the back or in the chest?
Front.
In the front. Okay. So as soon as you cut through there, right? Go ahead with your plan. As soon as you cut through there, what I want you to do is back away from that as quickly as possible so that they can't swing at you. We'll
They will
catch
stab
them
you.
and we will find out where your wife is and save her.
If I
Don't worry about it.
do anything wrong, they're gonna kill her. If I
If we're right,
Anyways,
they're going to kill
kill
you
her.
and her anyway. So
if
let us
they
try to
kill me
save
and
her.
let her go, that's okay.
But
I don't
They
mind.
probably won't. Why would they let her go? I'm
if
sorry.
they don't keep up with what they've promised you, why would they keep up with what they promised them? So just take my word for it, and they'll prove it to you. As soon as you open it, jump back so they
just-
can't
You
swing
guys-
at you.
Just
You
let
guys
him
have
do it.
You
Let
guys
him.
have hit all the points, and now you get to roll persuasion. Somebody want to roll
Oh,
that
okay.
persuasion?
Not
I'll do it.
Celine.
I'll do it.
Not Celine.
Here we go.
She's good at insight, terrible at charisma.
That's what a guidance is for.
She
25.
understands. That's true.
Oh,
She's giving you
nice.
guidance. I keep getting a
25.
half
Natural
eye.
20.
Sweet. That's a good roll. Okay, yeah. He's like, okay, okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. Anything to save her.
We'll help save your wife. We promise. We promise. We're not.
I
cultists.
do trust you more than I trust them. I'm just so frightened.
All right,
We've gotten rather good at saving people.
I say,
That's what I like to hear.
don't worry, buddy. We got this. We are professionals.
Trust me, would I lie to you?
And I'm gonna. So when we're waiting for him to finish doing his job there, I'm gonna hide and I'm gonna ready an action to shoot anybody who attacks that dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got my
I'm
heavy
going to
crossbow
cast a
ready.
Yeah,
spell
similar.
on him. 1 second, I'm gonna cast a spell on this man.
Nice.
I will cast
So
aid. Yeah.
the work that he's doing is very slow going. He says
Yeah.
like, this is gonna take me an hour at least.
Hey,
Oh,
who wants
Yeah,
to be
this isn't.
invisible?
I'm not gonna do it immediately.
Hey,
Screw
hey,
this.
who wants to be invisible?
let's just go
I
around the
do.
other side and catch these guys on the other side.
Hello. Who wants to be
We
invisible?
got an hour.
I
man.
do.
You just
Alright,
keep
you're
doing what you're
invisible.
doing,
Boop.
buddy. We'll go take care of
Yes.
this.
Casting invincibility.
So it's awesome.
I'm invisible.
Well, I was going to cast aid as well.
I also am gonna cast something, but I also had a question, which
Hey.
is when does your little guy come back with news of the sheriff?
He has not returned as of yet.
He can
Okay.
actually. He's within range to see through his eyes too, if he wants to. I believe.
That's true.
One more thing. Hey, buddy, do you have any item from your wife that or you know of an item that she might have that would be unique?
I wasn't home when she was taken. I don't know what she has on her.
Has she
I
ever
don't
had
have
wear
anything.
jewelry that you gave her because she's your wife? Maybe a ring.
Necklace.
Does it have
Does it
any
have
comment
didn't-
matter in
they
it?
blue
didn't
comment
take it.
matter in it?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. Never mind. It doesn't matter then.
Do you guys have any of the? I asked the casters. Does anybody have the locating the object spell?
Yes.
Me! I can do
Yeah.
it for free.
But you've
Then
got to actually seen the object.
Yeah, you do have to have seen it though.
Can he?
Within as long as you've been within 30 feet of it at least once.
But have we seen this guy before, other than like before in this day? Have we seen
No.
him before?
It does say though.
He lives out of
alternative-
town. He doesn't live in the town.
Okay.
It does say alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
You could detect the closest necklace, but not the closest.
But like, couldn't he give us a bit more detail on it? And it's like the closest iron necklace. Not that anyone
Or-
wears iron necklaces, but
Yeah, I don't know. I interpret that as you have to pick a kind, and it goes
Yeah.
the closest of a kind.
or like the closest emerald necklace, emerald pendant.
Yeah, what's this
With a
necklace
swirly
got?
pattern and a happy face.
Anyway.
Or
I'm gonna prepare an action too, so whenever, as soon as he's done shaving down the bar, as soon as he's opened whatever, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on the guy.
Okay.
also,
So at
is
about
he...
10:45.
Well, hang on.
he
Before
said-
we wait, I wanted to actually go around the other side then.
By yourself?
Well, I want someone to go with me, but if no one wants to, I'll go on my own.
How long would it take to go all the way around the wall to where they are?
Oh, not more than
10 minutes
20
or so?
minutes.
20 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
then
Yeah.
sure.
I think we should
We'll
all
be
do
back.
that. It's less risk to him. We can just go over and
Mhm.
attack them when they show up.
So are you all going around?
I think so.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, keep doing your thing. Okay, so what's on the other side of this wall? Is there any bushes or
there is.
cover? Oh, we got a map. Oh, ho, ho.
Ooh, there's a map.
Allow me
Hey,
to
the
clear the
previous-
map.
The previous group was here.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Why
Yeah,
don't I
what's up
just...
with that?
And why are all the enemies dead? Why are there so many of them?
Let me put that back there.
What did you do?
Why are there so many of them?
we have a flash
Like
forward.
that when I got here.
Are they
That
doing
kind
the
of thing
thriller
happens
dance?
in a time loop, you know.
So remember, mini men.
Magmen.
No.
Magmin.
Magmin.
Magmin. I knew it was one of those. So Magmin die first. Cultists.
They explode.
Well, we need to interrogate a cultist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You guys don't have
Good
silence.
thing I
Nobody
wore
has
my
silence.
interrogation
do.
pants today.
Do
I
ya?
can cast it by ritual.
That takes an hour, right?
No, 10 minutes.
Oh, I was just gonna say it. I don't know whether or not the cultists summon these things, because if it's a verbal thing, you might be able to stop that if you had silence.
There's lots of
That's-
bushes here. This is gonna be easy.
That's the dwarf.
This one?
Thari is his name, by the way. He introduces
Oh.
himself.
Sorry, how do you
Oh,
spell it?
hey, bro.
Thari.
Alright. I think we got his
Thari.
name- I think we got his name before.
Yep. No, we never did.
No, he was really cake.
He was
Yep.
quite sorry with himself.
Mm. I'm pretty sure
Um,
we did though
oh.
when we started talking about his job.
No, we never
Don't
did.
think so.
No, he didn't. He was
And
really
we even
good at
asked
telling us
the
to do it.
bartender. She
Like,
didn't know.
the big observation was that he would talk about his job and he'd talk about stuff, but he did not say anything about who he was or where he was
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
And I would have
Um,
written it down.
So, do we want to hide like near here, and then see who comes up, who
Yeah,
approaches?
yeah.
Cool. And then if it is somebody like just the cultists themselves, and we have enough time, I can ritual cast silence.
Oh.
Nice.
Can you
'Kay.
cast like a ritual spell, but then like hold the last bit and then let it off when you're?
I
When you
don't think
want?
so.
I wouldn't.
No, I
so.
don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think that's how a ritual
I
works.
think they only do that on Critical Role.
Yes. Unfortunately, I don't have that prepared. I don't have that, but I can ritual cast it. And I've been looking for reasons to ritual cast things more. I'm very excited to start doing it.
Well, if we know about an hour is going to be how long he takes to do that thing,
We're
then-
gonna be
Well, we
there
don't know
for
when
you.
they'll show up. That's what we were.
Yeah,
like,
but
Yeah.
if we do it and like 10 minutes before an hour is up, you got the clock, so we can do that pretty accurately. Then we can just
Mhm.
cast it, and then it'll be in the area. How long does it last for? The spell itself, I mean.
Up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, so then we got within 10 minutes.
Okay, well
Like,
let's
When they walk
L-
into it, they will know, but then we attack.
let's get into the trees. Is if it only takes us
I'm
20
pretty
minutes and
sure,
we've
by
got
the
an
way,
hour.
Yeah. I'm also pretty sure I can cast this within 120 feet of me, so.
Nice.
Range 20. Okay.
Yeah, it's 120
Okay,
feet.
let's find
it's
out.
In the area, it's 20 feet.
Let's find out when they arrive, because if
Mhm.
we don't get to use the thing, first off, if there's magmen already,
The
then
imps
we
are
don't need
already
to worry
there,
about it.
yeah.
If
Yeah, that's
if
what
there isn't, then we know tomorrow where we need to drop it and when exactly.
I'm gonna drop you guys on the map right in the middle of the muck, and you can position yourselves where you want to hide.
I definitely do not enter the muck.
They're in the muck like a bunch of pigs.
Oh right, but I accidentally dropped you on the GM's layer. So 1 second.
One moment, please.
Holding.
There. That should have it.
I have more hit points than that.
Yeah, I've got 8 currently. That's wrong.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, this is a great time. Everyone update your hit point totals, and I'll update your tokens.
That's the green dot.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
I need
Now
more.
for hit points, we're using
Whatever
Fixed.
the default gives
Fixed.
you, right?
okay.
Half the dice size plus 1 plus your constitution.
All right.
So
Didn't
5
feel like
on
it
the
went up
D8.
very far.
14
Yeah,
would be
me
my
too.
armor class. There you go.
So it was 25 before it went up 7.
Also, keep in mind that Acacius did cast Aid in that last 8 hours. It's basically just 5 extra hit points
For
to your
everybody?
hit point maximum for 8 hours.
Ooh,
Sweet.
we'll take that.
So I
What
can
is it?
choose. It's a spell that I can choose up to 3 creatures,
Oops, I
and
give
the
myself
target's
405.
hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for 8 hours.
What 3 creatures do you select?
Well, definitely our 2 frontliners.
Yes.
So
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
Hep and Jules. It seems like Celine, you have a higher chance of going to heal people, so I'm probably gonna do you as well.
Fair enough. And
So-
it's 8 temporary hit points.
5
By the way, I don't
Five.
prefer
Why did I get
frontliner. I
eight?
like meat shield.
meat shield. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'll respect that next time.
I'm gonna put the plus
Shield.
5
It's
under the red.
frontliner. Frontliner is an umbrella term.
Oh, good.
Oh, and this should be armor's 50.
So that means if Celine were to ever heal someone has the spell on them, it can go up above 5 their normal hit points.
Okay, blue is gonna be
Yeah.
my AC. Okay, where do I want to be? I want to be in a tree.
Sorry, blue is AC.
Yeah, that's what I have.
You just
it as.
did his.
All right. So where do I put my imp? Let's see here. Do you want to put a token on there for the imp?
Mm.
Well, isn't the imp
Yeah.
still looking for?
No,
do you
imp
call
is
him
looking
back?
for the sheriff.
Oh, that's true. He's not here. Never
Right.
mind.
Okay.
He's hunting.
That's where you guys are, eh?
And just as a note, I'm invisible, so I am standing right out in the open.
Right. Okay. I was just gonna ask that. Yep.
How'd you
Cool.
get invisible?
Because Hannon said, "Hey, who wants to be invisible?" And I
Oh.
was like, "I will," while everybody else was chatting.
Me, please.
Yeah.
You don't have to stealth as much, or you get advantage on stealth, don't you? If you're
Of course, you got muddy paw prints and you know.
I'm just standing there, weapons out. It's like, Cultus is gonna have a bad day.
Okay.
Oh no,
Acacius,
I'm
roll
bad
perception.
at stealth.
Acacius roll perception.
Okay. We're not gonna like this.
May or may not.
No, we're not.
Oh
my
boy.
god.
Oh, shite. Here we
Okay.
go.
Hey, advantage for
Um,
because we know it's coming.
Let's see. I'm gonna get you then to roll your stealth, just yours.
Oh, okay. Hopefully this is better than a nat 1. 13.
Okay. Let
Hey,
me
that's an extra
roll.
10 above your last roll, so
You're
it's
not
That's pretty
wrong.
good.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're not wrong.
a good
That'd be like a
increase.
30 if
Okay.
you'd rolled a 20.
Oh, that's with a plus
Ooh.
5 too.
Yeesh. Yeah, I hate to do this, but those rolls were terrible.
Thank you. I'm gonna get yoinked. Thanks.
Oh my god.
Some people appear. I actually had them.
No.
I actually had them dragged onto the map before you guys positioned yourselves.
I do not like that.
Luckily, you didn't go right on top of one of them.
Joy.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
you really
okay,
should have
just
aided
your
yourself.
your
I
first
used
notice
to
is
be.
basically this cultist essentially is like standing right beside you suddenly, and he just kind of looks over at you, kind of hiding in the bushes as you're looking at him, and he goes ah, and
He's
he
like,
makes
oh
like
my
this
gosh!
He chose
shrieking
the same
noise.
bush to hide in.
Yeah, and it's much matched by the noise that you're making, I'm sure. And
Acacia's just
yeah,
like, one of us is gonna have to change.
and there's no surprise round, fortunately, so we're gonna go straight into rolling for initiative.
You surprised each other.
Like, shut up, man. I'm trying to take a shit. Get out of these bushes.
You guys both
Acacia's
just start
like-
screaming.
Can we just be friends at
You
this
got a
point? You
two?
know?
Well, we got lucky there.
Like, can we
A
just be
6 for
friends?
Celine.
Actually,
Oh,
She
the
does
Magman.
not roll good in initiative.
That's not good. I got a +6 on initiative now, and I still am not at the top.
Ooh, 220s. All right, Hannah,
Everyone
you already
rolled.
know.
Yeah.
There we go.
10-foot radius sphere, huh? That's what it's going to be.
Hey,
Yep.
wait, didn't you already
Magman,
roll for the
Thug.
cultists?
I'm going to light these bastards up.
Oh,
There's
it's
3
just one of
cultists,
them.
1
Okay,
Thug,
I
and
see.
2 Magman.
All right. So I'm pretty sure if I can get the
Oh,
2
shattered.
cultists and the 2 magmen in a single shatter spell. The ones that
Don't
are,
kill them all.
No, I won't get them all. I'm going to get the 2 that are closest to them and the 2 magmen.
So
in my-
use circle tool the under the paintbrush and draw the circle that you want to hit with the spell on the map.
circle.
Is this guy look like a leader or just like a strong
Tough.
individual?
Well, he's labeled Thug, so.
Yep.
Control Z, get rid of that.
Do any of these cultists look like the leader?
No.
Okay. This
Oh,
one
don't
has a
do
little
that to
dot.
me. I can't.
That's weird. That's an accident.
Ooh. I can get 5 of them.
Ooh. Nice.
You have to pick a corner, I believe, which should limit you
I
to 4.
tried.
Yep. But we'll get the pick the 4 you
goal-
want, basically the left side, right side, or middle, and we can make it work.
Well, the idea is to get
Yeah,
4.
this
2
one, this
magmen
one,
and the
this
2
one,
cultists
and this
closest
one.
I
to 'em.
would
Get
go with
these
the
ones.
2 Magmen, the Thug. Yeah, exactly, and
Yeah.
the cultist. The Thug's gonna have more hit points.
And this one
So-
will already be
Really?
in range.
All right. So how do I
yes.
get rid of the circle
Here.
here?
I just
Yeah,
moved
there
it.
you
There,
go.
perfect.
Perfect.
Cool.
There. That.
Awesome. Okay.
Shattered.
So bring up that spell description again for us in the chat by
Yes.
clicking on it.
Display in VVT. Roll. Shattered.
Cool. Let me
And
do a little
then-
bit of arranging data on my side.
Well, this is a
Opening
more normal
windows.
roll. Fuck.
Let's see.
Remember the last one I maxed out.
Ooh, a 9 only? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and last time you got all 8s.
Okay, and Constitution saving throw. So Thug, Cultist, and 2 Magmen. Cultist
Ooh.
first
This may be a fight, folks.
succeeds and takes
Ooh.
5 points of damage.
Drat.
And and Thug fails and takes 9.
Die.
Magmin succeeds and fails. 9.
And these guys were already here when we got here, right?
No, these
Yeah,
guys
they
are
showed up.
approaching. This is
Okay.
It's actually been a while. This is quarter to 11. These guys show up. He's been working for 45 minutes. Still not open yet, but they're here 15 minutes early.
Okay, perfect.
And so one of the Magmen dies and bursts.
Ooh. And what
It
happens to the
does.
cultist?
Right
I like
beside the
that.
cultist. That's right.
And it's a 10-foot
Burst.
radius, so it's right
It's a
beside
two
the thug as
cultist.
well.
Get 2 cultists.
And
Actually,
the thug.
and the thug.
Nope, that's
Yeah.
not a command.
That's the perfect
R.
one to
Rough.
kill.
That's rough.
8 points.
What an occupation
DC 11
hazard.
dex save for these ones. So let's do the cultist first.
Wow.
Who
Ooh.
fails and then also dies. He's standing right beside the Magma when it blows, and he gets blown over here. Is where his charred body lies. The next guy there, the next cultist, succeeds and takes 4 points.
So
And the thug also succeeds and takes 4
Takes half.
points. Okay, well done. Cultist, one of the living and unhurt ones, sees that going on, and he just runs up to you there, and he is going to swing at you with his classic scimitar.
I don't like you, sir.
And he swishes. He gets it stuck in a branch coming down towards your head, and he pulls it out and snarls at you, but doesn't do any damage. But then, with that, the thug moves in on you,
Hey, now I'm gonna get butchered.
and he has a mace, and he swings it at you, and does 10
Ooh.
points of bludgeoning damage,
10.
and then he swings it again,
Oh no.
and does a 14 hit you.
Yeah.
That does another 5 bludgeoning damage.
Wow, he got whacked pretty good. He got his melon thumped.
Remember, you have 5 extra hit points.
So you
I'm
took
down 10.
10 then.
All right. Okay. How come? Oh, I see what's happening. I keep on drawing dots on my character. And I'm trying to select them. Come on.
Living Magbin.
Why didn't
Let's
it
see.
select move? There we go. Why are we not?
So was that Magman number
The living
16 or
Magman's
Magman number
in
15?
on Acacius from hearing the cultist beside him scream and the one burst between you, and he doesn't like punch you or shoot fire or anything like that. He just reaches his hand out towards you, open palm,
I'm gonna get baby bottle popped. Okay.
and he misses.
Okay, just like not on my watch.
Yep.
Jesus, take the wheel, you know?
And as a bonus action, he lights himself on fire,
Oh my gosh.
which doesn't actually do much other than turn him into a light source and look really impressive and
Does
quite
that-
intimidating.
Question, we're in a bush.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we'll deal with that next round.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not gonna shoot.
And then the dead Magman, I can take out of initiative.
I'm not gonna shoot at the Magman. I'm gonna shoot at that cultist by Acacius.
Okay.
So it'll be a crossbow shot. Oh, I gotta cancel that. 10 is probably not gonna hit.
No, they have an AC.
Actually, oh no, I don't
12.
have that ability if I shoot before him. Although I'm shooting from hidden, so I would get advantage, I think.
You should, yep.
Yeah, so I get the 13.
13
then.
does hit.
Okay, so that'll be 7 plus, so 11 damage.
That the arrow goes right through the guy, and he collapses to his knees.
Alright.
Okay, and then for the action, or for my movement, I'm gonna use acrobatics to leap down from the tree and use my cat speed to get over here. I don't even think I need that. 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I do need to use it, so I'm using that. And does it look cool? 25 on acrobatics. I do an amazing leap
It
from the
does look
tree
cool.
and roll and leave my crossbow gently on the ground and whip out my swords as I run up.
Okay. Acacius.
Acacius is I think Acacius is gonna disengage.
Good call.
That's
He
very fair.
he doesn't want to be in a fire bush, okay? No fire bush baby for him. So he's gonna disengage to get out of there and get as far away as possible. Because if this thing gets exploded, he does not want to be the target or next to it.
Fair enough.
So he gets to like yay here.
One
Like
square
not-
short of that, because I think you started at the one beside you. So there
like
you
that.
go. Yep.
Unfortunate
Okay,
where
okay,
you
yeah, you're right.
ended, Jules.
And what about your action? Oh yeah, disengage.
That was my
right?
action. So
Yep,
that was my
fair
So
enough.
my bonus action, we're gonna give Bardic Inspiration.
gonna go
Probably
Perfect.
I don't know.
That's okay.
No one's is anyone within the baby being absolutely blasted? Okay, we're just gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Hep.
Yeah, give it
Nice.
to Hep.
Cool. And
Magman time.
with that, Hep is up.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself between Jules and the critter, and I'm
Oh.
gonna say hello with a little friend. I don't know if invisibility gives me any bonuses.
You get advantage on the attack.
I get advantage. Nice. All right, let's go. Hold on. Do we need? No, we're just gonna. 13. What's their AC?
The Magman AC is 14.
Well, I will use my Bardic Inspiration, which is
There you go.
D4? No,
Yep.
D4, D6. D4. Doesn't matter.
D6.
I just need a 1.
All right,
Yep.
D6.
I only needed a 1.
Cool. So that
That's
is
all
a
you
hit
get.
then.
And then I will hit. Oh, did it roll damage? No.
Nope. 10
Nice.
points. That's enough. That takes him out. And he pops in a fiery explosion beside you. He does 2d6. 12 points of fire damage. Holy cow.
Damn.
No save on that?
Dex save, actually. Yep. Dex save for half. Success, so 6 points of
that's a
damage
con,
goes
though.
through. And then that further blows back the bodies of the nearby guys, and it definitely the trees themselves are scorched, and it's a bit more concussive than just fire though. So it actually kind of blows out the fire and just like takes all the branches and leaves off the trees.
Wow. All right. And I'll finish my move. I'll do a 5-foot step and take a second swing.
Sounds good.
Yep.
So this would be a second action, so I still get 2 swings. So I will attack the thug.
Okay.
And you still get your bonus actions, so.
I'm not going to probably hit him. What is his thing?
The thug is wearing leather armor. Wait, hold on. It's not there. I think it might be at 12. It's not listed. Give me one brief second.
Right.
Don't forget we have to keep this guy alive.
Yep. We'll get rid of the thug as quick as we can.
Yeah.
I don't know. His armor class is 11. He's strong, but not fast.
All right. Well, then this bud's for you.
So do you get 2 attacks? No, you just get an attack and a bonus
I get
action,
2
right?
attacks.
At level 4?
Oh no, I get. No, I don't.
You get
I
2
get
because
two
of you
swings.
can use your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 points. That gets his attention. And he
Hey, little girl.
he takes that on the shoulder and he looks at you angrily. Any more actions or that?
Oh,
that
you're
turn?
gonna have a good cry.
That's all his actions.
Okay, Celine, you're up.
Yeah. Selena's going to cast a spell at the thug. She's gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh
25.
yeah.
Ooh, roll
Definitely.
some
hit.
damage on that. And
Ooh,
yeah,
that was 6. I rolled
point.
garbage. I rolled
that
real bad. It was 2
346?
1s and 2 2s.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
46
Really
and
bad.
gets a 6.
You can tell though that the hits he's taken is totally worn him down now. He's getting
Yeah.
he's starting to stagger. He's been blood dripping out of him for a bit, and now he's losing his balance. Carl, you're up.
Indeed. Now, I might as well just go ahead and whack him with the old one too with the
Unless you can
Eldritch
cast
Blast.
a spell that can immobilize the cultist that we need to
Eldritch
save.
Blast.
I can do
No,
that.
we don't want to accidentally kill him.
No, I
With
mean
the-
I
like,
can
like a
immobilize him.
hold person or anything like that.
I have command. I was
have
gonna do that,
just-
but the thug was still alive, so.
Okay.
All
we'll
right,
get it this
so
round.
I'm gonna knock off the thug, right? And
Yep.
we're gonna keep the
Correct.
cult alive. All right, that's the game plan. That's what we're doing. Fire in the hole. Shit.
A 9 is gonna miss.
He's
Cultist
feeling
AC
inadequate
of
right now.
12. Yeah. We had a really good fight last time. This time is a little rougher.
Yeah, he's like these bushes, man. They're totally throwing off my feng shui.
Yeah. So you've got like branches between you and this cultist, and he had his sword caught in them, but he like manages like the shot from your Eldritch Blast hits the same branch that his scimitar did, and he kind of smirks at you and goes for the swing again, and misses with a 9.
It's the
You guys
same
are just
exact
getting-
branch.
He's sawing
Yeah,
away at the
you guys
same
are just
branch.
you're like dancing around this one branch that's kind of sticking up between you, and you can't.
The
You guys
branch
that
is
really
varying.
don't want to hit each other.
Yep. The thug though is
sure you're not a
angry about
druid?
taking the hit from Hep, and he turns towards you with his mace, and bonk bonk. One
Second
hits
one
for
hits.
only 3 bludgeoning damage.
I giggle.
Yeah.
Isn't that the temporary hit points you have? Still have some.
No, I'm down. I'm down a couple.
Because of the magmin explosion.
Yep.
Jules, you're up.
All right. I am gonna stab this guy with my main weapon, some rapier. Close that again. 23, and so it's 9 with sneak attack.
So he turns to face Hep, and he swings his axe or his mace, gets him with the second hit. But as soon as he does, your knife just goes into his shoulder, and he like staggers, and he turns to look at you, and he just collapses face down onto the ground.
Okay, and then the other weapon, I am going to hit the cultist with the blunt end of my scimitar. Just hilt
Okay.
smash him. For a 10. I get advantage though because someone's helping me, right?
There's
is
someone
that-
else
Oh.
beside him.
It wouldn't give you advantage.
That doesn't give you advantage. It gives you a sneak
Right.
attack.
Um.
So that's going to be a miss.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, that was the wrong weapon, but that's still the same
That's
roll.
okay.
Oh, it is. Acacius.
My apologies. I fell over everything. Okay. I'm attempting to put a lamp together. It's not going well. Okay, so now that Acacius is not in danger, he's going to go ahead and go for that Eldritch Blast.
Well, we need to
'Cause-
keep this guy alive.
Can you do it? Is a range? It's a to hit attack. So I think
Can she
I've
do a
seen rules-
non-lethal Eldritch Blast?
yeah, I think I've seen rules that as long as it's
Force
an
damage.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard as long as it's force damage.
Yeah, I always thought it was if you could roll.
Yeah,
If you-
so I think I did earlier use the force damage thing. It seemed like something that should be able to be non-lethal, and I didn't really research it. Further research has revealed that I believe only melee attacks can choose non-lethal.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Use your
we're
command.
gonna we're gonna what?
Command him to surrender.
Yeah, you have Acacius off in this tree over here. Surrender. Okay.
From way back.
Yeah.
You can probably approach now.
Off in the voice. I screamed in your face because I was frightened, but now I want you to surrender.
Or I will taunt you a second
Don't worry about it.
time.
That was the other guy.
Yeah.
Acacius will give the brain cells, please. A bonus bardic inspiration to Jules, simply because I'm. Wait, who has the highest charisma besides
It's going to be Jules.
Acacius?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell the intimidation is going to be coming from Jules in the first place, but
Yeah.
Acacius will kind of wander closer and hope he doesn't get yoinked from like some random person or his.
Yeah, Jules is
Only
a cat.
cultists
Everyone loves
left
cats.
haven't demonstrated any yoinking ability yet, so
No yoinking ability yet. Okay, there's
No.
a guy right there. He's dead. He's just okay. Keep going.
scorched body.
Wait, I have a question.
Mhm.
Are these humans? Like, do
The
they look
cultists
like?
are
Yeah.
human, yeah.
Okay. Acacius will reach down, and kind of with his kind of paltry strength, just kind of like make one of them kind of sit up a little bit and look over and say, "Surrender now, or you become like one of them."
Okay. Make a intimidation check.
He's probably not going to do very well, but he's
Yeah, that's
warning him.
Worth
He's
a
warning
try.
him.
Oh, look
19.
at that.
Oh.
Not bad.
19.
Dang,
Bad.
I am brandishing my hammer rather well hammered.
And there's like, yeah, he's almost surrounded. He's almost completely surrounded.
Yeah.
And the threat. He is though a cultist with some deep-seated feelings of belief in his heart. So
Oh,
I'm
he
gonna
actually
give
knows what this cult's about.
Oh,
this
so he,
time.
yeah.
He's
He actually knows
this
what's
guy
happening?
is a believer.
He's a believer.
What does he know?
That
Does he
roll's
actually
not
believe
gonna-
in things?
Not gonna matter.
Yeah. You
Cool.
can believe all
Okay,
you
so
want.
he just like he does like one more swing at at Carl, and no, that
I don't
Did you
like
say
you,
that?
cultist.
I just killed the thug.
Yeah.
He's
Evil
probably gonna
doer.
attack me.
right.
Yeah.
So he just no, he just swings and he hits the tree one last time, and he just leaves his scimitar in the tree, and he says, "That's it. I give up. I give up."
Very
He
good.
raises his hands.
Very good. And Acacius like casually just like drops the head, like because he was probably pulling it up by his hair and shoulder. Just kind of
Mhm.
casually drops it. Very good choice.
Ooh, that's cold. Yeah. There you go.
And
So you guys take a glance over, and like the dwarf is just sitting at the gate, working on the last couple of bars, and he's just got his mouth open.
you can
agape.
stop now. I give a wink over at Acacius and go, pretty nice.
Acacius is just kind of like, you
Oh,
know,
shit.
I can see why the power gets to your head, Jules.
All right,
Cool.
it's talking time, Mr. Cultist.
Well, with a roll like that, he doesn't seem to be resisting too much.
So, first things first, where's the dwarf's wife?
I don't think it's in a warehouse. In a
I-
warehouse.
I think you're gonna start losing like toes. You won't lose them; they'll just be a little
Yeah,
crushed.
narrow it
Where is the
down.
warehouse?
It's in the north side of town.
Ooh.
I can. It's
Here,
kind of
draw
like.
us a map.
Your ability to draw depends on it.
It depends on your ability to live. Depends on your ability.
Oh,
to
look at
draw.
that! He produced a remarkably accurate map with
Wow,
numbers on
it's
it
such
and
an incredible
everything.
map.
Yeah.
How talented.
What number does he
I am
choose?
Why
to
aren't you
put
an
it in?
artist?
He chooses 11.
Wow.
Why are you in a cult? You should be
You should be a
you
cartographer.
should really be you should really be like working on your artistic skills.
Ding,
Warehouse.
ding.
Huh.
There it is.
All right.
It's right there. You just go in the gate, and it's like the second major street you pass. You go in the gate. You go east, and it's the second major street, third building in. You can't miss it.
And why are
Don't
you?
tell them I sent you. Don't tell
Why
them
are
I
you
told
attacking the smithy?
And your name is, sir?
My name is
Cultist
one
number
moment.
3.
Yeah.
My name is my sign
My
is.
name is Lokio,
Lokio.
CIO. I get that all the time.
Spell it on your map.
So, what is your purpose in attacking the armory?
Oh, that I'm not cleared for. I just know.
But is it to
I
burn the
was
armory or is it to kill the person inside?
my job was just to get these guys over here, and he points to the other two cultists. I'm just supposed to get them through the gate, and then I go back.
Where?
Oh,
Back where?
go back where?
Okay, now we're gonna need
Map
another
drawing
intimidation
time.
roll.
All right, I will take out my rapier and carve a J into his shirt. Maybe we should get a little bit more interesting on this. And that's a 23.
Oh, 23.
Oh, fuck.
Holy.
There's a camp. It's a long way from here, but
He downloads
it's
Brownware.
up north in the valley.
Show
There's
us
a
on the
camp.
map.
What's that? Oh
Show
yeah.
us
Show us on the
Show us
map.
on the map.
Draw another map.
Draw us another beautiful map.
Yeah, I've been going for a long time to get here.
Okay, it's gonna be too far for us to ever go check out. So
Maybe.
Let's see. You guys see that? Or did
Yeah.
I? No, yeah, there you go. Cool.
Where?
Oh no, it's on the wrong layer. My bad. 1 second.
I'm like, I don't see anything.
I see a map. That's about
Camp.
it.
Oh, there we
I
go.
see camp.
That doesn't look that far.
Yeah, we made it to the watering hole.
No, we
to
did not make
Hexisily.
it. That was
In one day we made it.
yeah. True.
Yeah.
If you left at dawn and burned your horses or yourselves to give yourselves exhaustion, You could make that camp in a day. It'd be late in the day when you arrived.
So this is
Okay,
basically our
no,
range
worth
here.
it.
Yeah, so you can get 1 hex in a day without giving anyone exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
And you can double your range if you're willing to give the creature that's doing the walking exhaustion. So if you have a
Yeah, it'll be
horse, the
fine
horse gets
tomorrow.
exhausted. And then horses, your experience is yes, that horses are fine tomorrow.
Well, I mean,
Don't
the day
believe you've ever
restarts
done it
anyway.
yourself. Yep.
That's what.
The day
Yeah.
restarts anyway, so the horses will be fine tomorrow.
Yep.
And I wonder if we can find another way of travel. Like, is there any air travel in this world?
Yeah,
None that you're
slingshot.
aware of. No.
Okay. Nothing common. Maybe when we get to level 3, we can get fly.
Where's that magic broom when we need it?
Yeah. Needs a comet gem in it. Okay, so he says this is where the camp is.
Hmm.
All right. What else do we want to know?
What else do you know?
Yeah, what about the team that was going to the stables? What about them? What do you know about them?
And
I don't
just
know about the stables.
okay, I just want to say this before you think of doing anything else, though. He's got a really, really long name, and it starts with J.
I started swinging the scimitar.
Yeah.
Or no,
I
sorry,
swear,
rapier.
I was supposed to come, get these guys to the gate and go home. And if the dwarf gave us any trouble, I could turn over his wife. But that's it. That's all I know.
How many do they have at the warehouse guarding the wife?
A few. He
Do they
kind
have any of these
shrugs.
magmen?
I don't think so. I think these are our only magmen.
But they're fucking dead.
Do you guys summon those, or what? You gotta deal with them? How's that work?
We brought them in cages,
And
Oh
they
my
still
God.
do what you
much
say?
like they did with the fire snake. Yeah, you guys saw them kind of doing that with the fire snake as well.
Where'd you get them? Where'd you get that stuff from, though? Where'd you catch them?
It wasn't my job. I don't know. We brought them over on a ship.
Oh, they're not from around here. Okay,
No.
good.
And do you have any other useful information for us about
I
what
don't.
the overall plan is? Or do you know if there's any other headquarters? We know that there's 5 of them.
I don't know about headquarters or anything. I'm in a camp. There's lots of people there, but I don't know if it's the only camp or anything. I just don't know.
Do you know of
Does,
any ritual sites?
What's a ritual site?
Fucking useless.
I got another question for you. And I know they're dead, but do any of these guys know more than you?
Maybe him, and he points to the thug, but I don't know.
Damn, we should have kept him alive then.
Who is
Next
who
time.
is the leader of this mission?
He's
You?
really a leader. I think everyone's just following orders.
But who's giving the orders?
I mean, we have people. There's like these guys in like they're kind of like they're like reddish robes. If they tell me what to do, I do it. There's a few of them. I don't really know. Everyone seems to do it. We were never told that they were in charge, but they do come around and bark orders, so we do.
I'm sorry.
Why-
So, like,
why are you
anyone
in
can
this
just
cult?
show up and bark orders and you'll follow them? This cult is very confusing to me.
It sounds simple.
You just aren't cut out for cult life. He says, looking at you, kind of shaking his head. It's like, this
I
is
will
what you
take
have
that
to
as a.
do. You want to do something big. You want to change the world, man. You gotta do this stuff. It's like it keeps everyone safe.
Look at his buddies and
From
go, "Are
what?
you sure?"
Well, they told us it kept us safe.
I got
Oh,
news for you.
sweetie.
Being in a cult is not safe.
Oh, honey.
Oh my dear child.
Oh my god,
Bad,
what have I done?
What
he
have I
says.
done?
bad news.
He's like puts his palm in his hands. Oh, I'm not safe. Mom was right.
He face palms.
Yes.
Don't.
Okay, I'll tell you what, buddy. This could be your lucky day if nobody else has questions for you. Turn yourself towards your camp. Take a nice slow walk back and think about the rest of your life.
Go
Got it.
home
Walk
to your
home,
mother.
re-examine my life.
And I'll draw another J on his back and say, and if
Oh,
you think of
what a
doing
dick.
anything else, this is what awaits you.
You're such a dick.
Go home to your
Okay.
mother.
Well, he when the J gets on, he has a hard time keeping to the slow walk, and he definitely picks it up into a jog, and he's looking over his shoulder to make sure he's not being followed. But he does kind of head in the proper direction.
Okay, we should search the thug.
Okay, it is 11 o'clock in the morning,
11 a.m.
and
Indeed.
let's see what guy is carrying.
I wonder what the
He
people who
is
are
wearing
missing
a ring.
does it have a meteor gem in it.
Does not.
Is
Yeah, I wonder
it
what the people
funky?
who are wearing the meteor
It
jewelry
has
think when they.
a very small ruby in it.
That's it? It's just like a ruby ring. Nothing special? Can I make
Well-
like a religion check or
It's
You may
magic.
make a religion check.
Does anyone have identify?
Oh, I do have identify. Yeah,
Well, I
I'll just
guess we should-
Religion doesn't turn
I'll
up
just-
anything.
Yeah. I'll just cast identify.
Boom! It is a ring of regeneration.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
good thing it's off his finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Can-
doubt.
Come back
Can I-
from that.
Oh, actually, Hannon
that.
should probably be wearing that at the moment.
Yeah.
Ring of regeneration in 5e is a really handy thing between fights. It can basically
Good, that's
heal
where
you
we're at
up
right
to
now.
full over a span of time. In a fight, it doesn't do that much.
Oh yeah, who got
Um,
injured?
Hannon.
That-
Cannon
Hannon
got the
took-
shit kicked out of him.
Does
Yep.
it need attunement?
I believe it does.
That's
I will
annoying.
double check.
I mean, we're not gonna have it tomorrow, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it could heal all of us today.
We can
if
get it again tomorrow,
if
though.
depending on how fast it goes, you gotta. I think it takes an hour or rest or something to attune.
Well,
Yeah,
but if we-
it's a short rest to attune, and you get a d6 hit points every 10 minutes.
Wow.
But we don't have
Provided
that
that you
much
at
time.
least have one hit point, which means that the guy on the ground wasn't regenerating.
Oh, it's
Ah.
not like the old days. Hey, Brian.
I have no idea what you mean, Captain.
It's Sarge.
Sergeant Cooper.
Yeah. So
Sorry
yeah,
about the accent.
I guess we give it to Hannah and then he can attune to it. And we'll take our short rest here, I guess. So he can
Well,
attune to it.
We probably shouldn't take too long of a rest.
I think we should go save the wife.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Oh
say.
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So you guys can have the benefits of a short rest just for finishing the fight. So go
Okay.
ahead. It won't take the full hour. But it doesn't- It was not going to give you attunement on this.
All right.
I mean, Acacius can use a Song of Rest as well.
Did I take any hits? I don't think I took a hit, did I?
No.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
just
How long
fine.
does the
myself
temporary hit
and
points
Hannah.
last for?
It lasts for 8 hours, so
Oh,
you
great.
can get
So
those
we'll have it
back.
for next battle.
Yeah. So you can also regain an extra 1d6 hit points because I am using my Song of Rest ability.
Do
Yeah.
any of the other cultists have anything? We're specifically looking for like notes or anything interesting. No. Okay.
No.
So I say we walk back around the wall, back to the dwarf, and say, "We know where your wife is. We'll go save her."
Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe it. I'm gonna see her again in only minutes, or
Well,
rather, see her again next week.
episode
Yes.
Yeah.
on
So
Shattered.
we'll leave it there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cool. Next game we can maybe start with another fight. Woo!
Yes, the warehouse has been located
Woohoo.
in the north end of town.
Yay.
It is 11 in the morning.
Let's save this man's wife.
Cool.
I love saving wives. I also love
Saving wives
stealing
matter.
wives.
All wives
Stealing
matter.
wives.
Kick ass and save lives.
Yep. Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Indeed.
Anyone who has entered the
Oh,
contest,
XP.
the contest has finished.
Good
Looks
time.
like nobody entered this time again, so we'll do the contest again next time. Win a free game. All right, thanks for playing, everybody, and we'll see you next time. I'm gonna,
Right.
I'm gonna
Bye,
raid
everybody.
somebody in a few minutes.
Bye.
I'm just gonna go to
Have a great week.
You too.
One thing before we go, I'm going to hand out an experience.
Oh, yeah.
So
XP.
lots of
That's
good
right.
investigation this week, but not a lot of it turned out. So I'm going to give 350 experience points.
350.
Some options eliminated on things that how things work.
Okay. 50. Yeah, we're a bit of a ways from next level now.
Mm-hmm.
Slows down pretty
Yeah,
hard.
I got 4. 5 is a big level though, so I get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Do I get what do I get a little? Oh, I get destroy undead.
Oh,
Ooh.
Not that interesting.
Nice.
Not that we've run into any undead.
Not yet.
Not yet. I don't have a mattress right now, so I'm gonna have to sleep on the floor, and I'm dreading it.
Ooh.
Never good.
Yeah.
all right.
The
Well,
carpeted floor.
No, but I have 2 mats, two
Okay,
like
I'm gonna
camping
switch to
mats,
a
2
break
yoga
screen.
mats,